Here we go. We're back. The Odyssey Campaign returns. We've still got Morgrim. We've still got Zhul. We've still got Victus. We've still got Silver. We've still almost got Havok. We've still got the Griff. We've still got Dr. Hippocampus. We've still got Vali. And we've still got the one and only Dungeon Master. Dr.
We swapped!
Havok is being hauled away into the Spire Tower in the center of the Iron Glacier.
Okay, I'm going to hop down, because are they being followed by people? Because there's the procession, and then some of our party is following?
Yes. Havok and Doom are leading the procession.
Yeah.
Behind them on horseback, you can see Silver and Morgrim. Behind that, you can see a troop of probably 20 or so soldiers. And behind that, you can see Zhul
constantly sniffing the air.
sniffing around.
So weird.
Alright, I'm going to...
And Dr. Hippocampus.
Nope, I'm by the tavern.
Okay.
Yeah, those two are... Griff and Dr. Campus are by the tavern.
Okay.
So I'm going to slide down into one of the alleys. If you want, I can do an acrobatics.
No, we don't need your 50 check for an acrobatics.
It's a... Is that a 20? It is. Alright, that was a 40. So I'm gonna slide down real quick and get up to Zhul, because Zhul is the closest.
Okay.
In a reasonable spot.
Sure.
So,
Yes.
come here.
Wait, but you're not invisible.
No, not invisible. I'm just stealthy.
Okay, I walk.
Come to the alley.
I gotta look around real quick.
Jesus Christ.
I look around real quick and I kind of move my way down to the alley. What's up? That's Doom. But how the hell did he get here?
I think Doom might have betrayed us.
You might be right. I don't know. I don't even know anything that's going on.
Maybe we should not have freed him from his Yakli horror.
Last time I checked, Doom... Doom was in, the place.
Yeah. We're going Porta Nova?
Porta Nova.
Okay.
Yeah, he pays
I'm sorry,
attention to detail.
from where I come from, we name our cities a little more simpler.
Okay. Well, I mean, it was originally Nova, and then it became the new Nova, so that's the Porta. It's not important.
How about
What is
Forest Town? How easy is that to remember? Anyways, go on.
What? Fuck elves.
You are now.
You are now.
I know. So, alright, we have a list of things to do, and I hold up a tiny piece of paper where I've just scrabbled down 2 things.
Does that say dildo?
No. What? Oh, I'm sorry, I wrote this in giant. Alright, we need to find Vali, and we need to break out, Havok. We've got to get everybody together. But here's the problem.
Why did Vali leave the tent right after the explosion, and then you left the tent? No, actually, I walked into you as you guys left.
Okay, so important things. One, it was a tavern.
Yes.
Not a tavern. That's fine. We all make mistakes in our vocabulary.
It's an elven thing.
Fuck elves. Second thing is the explosion was Vali.
Why did they do that?
Up.
Actually, no. When I walked in there, I did see someone trying to stab Silver.
Oh, that was... Yeah.
Wasn't working out very well.
No, yeah, Silver didn't really do anything. It's fine. We just need
Then
to...
why was he trying to stab Silver? I'm so
got
confused.
Excited?
So what? Is it normal for when you get excited in this town, you just start stabbing someone
Well, they are
and
hobgoblins.
miss?
Look, we're not going to get into this.
That's a creepy mating ritual. Okay.
Okay.
Wait. So
Look, I'm a little partial to stabbing. Let's not shit talk it, okay? So...
Alright, fine. No, each their own. Okay.
Okay. We need to get everybody together. We are not going to be able to get Havok while he's in this procession because he's being constantly watched. We're going to have to break him out once he gets there.
Okay. Do we need Vali for that? Actually, yeah, I probably would.
He teleports, and Atlas seems to be
MIA.
catatonic.
Where is Atlas at this point? It's like he hopped into his own little portal dimension.
Inside of his room, smoking the cloud killer.
He's like perfecting.
One thing you guys have noticed about Atlas, as you guys were sort of finally making your way back into civilization, Atlas has been having these like really intense shivering withdrawal symptoms, because he's run out of tobacco. So for the past month and a half in this blizzard, he's been going through withdrawal, and he's probably just dealing with that right now.
So he's right now roaming the city, just like, pot, tobacco, I need roll, cigarettes, smoke,
You got it.
smoke, you gotta smoke.
He goes to the burned down tavern. He's just huffing the charcoal smoke.
Got the right smoke.
I'll make you feel good.
Yeah, so he's dealing with his own problems right now.
Alright, so we need to find Vali. Where's Griff?
I think I saw him. He was just sort of standing there in front of the tavern.
I'll try to sniff around for Vali or Griff.
Okay, I didn't see him.
Alright, so
Last you saw me was when you went inside the tavern.
Last time I saw him, he was inside of the tavern.
Alright,
He was
so
probably still
Outside.
are you going to keep walking on top
I
of
was
the
outside the
rooftops?
tavern.
I'm going
But
to
she
continue
saw
following
me
them
up.
to see how they get in.
Well, there we go.
Spread the word around.
Okay,
You spread.
where do you want to meet back in an hour?
Let us meet. I would say in front of the tavern because that's the place we know.
Okay, so in front of the Smoky Tavern.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
so
is a little like the criminal returning to the scene of the crime, but you know.
wait. So we were being bad?
Are we the baddies?
Are we the baddies?
Are we? Yeah.
I thought someone
says that. As he says that, I climb up the wall.
Chicka chicka chicka. Are we the baddies?
I'm going to start walking around trying to sniff out Vali.
Are you upwind or downwind?
That's a good question.
That's a
that's
DM
kind of
question.
Doesn't matter. I'm up way up in the air.
Yeah, errors.
So okay.
Yeah, but I'm like.
Either way, I'm going to run trying to sniff you out, trying to get you together. That way, there we can help.
You can't catch the scent.
You can't catch the scent.
No, you follow it to a point, and then it disappears from that point.
Okay. Well, he's invisible.
No, I'm on an invisible broom. I'm invisible, flying around.
I guess I just walk around in random areas. Walk around randomly, and suddenly get a scent and go that way, and then in an hour I meet up by the
So, while he's
By the
doing
tavern.
that, I suppose because my thing happened sooner, I ended up next to Doctor.
Sure.
And I was just like, so Dr. Hippocampus just kind of hears like a, hey, that's not what you think it is. It's an elf. What did you see? And you're just like, what the fuck?
Doom?
I know this is a bad situation, but what did you see?
No. Doom the person.
Oh.
Yeah, Havok, brother.
Oh.
You gotta stop naming
Yeah,
our
this-
characters. Things.
What's a hobgoblin?
If you're saying that's not Doom, we have problems.
It ain't
I point towards the
I
tavern.
hear
We have some other
angels of
problems
time.
too.
What?
We have some other problems as I point towards the tavern.
Oh, I know about that.
Yeah. I have a feeling I know who did this.
I don't know. Wasn't me.
No. Not you. There's only a few people who can cast a fireball.
It was probably Victus.
And one of them is suffering from alcohol withdrawal.
Tobacco.
It's probably both.
It's both.
He's an alcoholic and a steady smoker. He's probably been taking some of that red
The red syringes.
syringes.
Rubber band.
I want to bring my strength up to 10.
I flip open my bag and count my syringes.
These clothes are so heavy.
Oh man.
So, everybody saw Doom?
I
And
would
now they're just
assume-
following him? Why are they following him?
Beats me.
We should probably follow as well. Keep a distance.
Yeah, I'm not very stealthy. I don't know if you noticed this.
Yeah, I know.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
I'll go on my own.
You want to go get them? I'll wait here. Okay.
Zhul, do you spread the word around?
No, you told me to see if I can find Vali. You said you were going to spread the word.
No! See, this is how things happen. Not everybody understands what's going on.
You
I
said
climb back down into the alley.
So, like, you climb up, you look down, and he just, like, immediately goes in the wrong direction. You're like, God damn it!
I climb back down. Zhul,
yes. What? You told me to
spread
go
the
find
word-
Vali.
No, that is on the list of things. Again, there's only 2 elements. And I say, spread the word around of what the plan was.
You know, for an elf, you talk really badly for an elf.
What?
communicate very fast. Okay, I'm gonna go spread the word.
It's because you guys fucking name everything with the most basic shit. I'm sorry if I speak with words.
They have good meanings behind them.
Good meanings?
Yes, okay.
Alright, well I'm going to follow the maybe bad man and see if our crazy person is having a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna go spread the word around, and I'll
Alright.
start
Wait.
talking to only our companions.
What's the word?
That seems fair.
Okay.
What's the word? Have him repeat it back.
The word is that
But we
Doom
don't
is
actually
probably
need to worry.
betraying us.
Okay, good.
We don't actually have to, because he can just repeat.
Yeah.
Like, that's like an RP. Either way. Alright, I go, okay, I'm going to walk quietly after them.
Okay, I am gonna go. Fine, then I go off and I try, and I go as inconspicuously as I can, which really doesn't really mean much. I'm following a goddamn army. What do you want to call it? Procession. And I'm gonna walk up to the horse with Morgrim, Silver.
Talking into the back
and-
door. Hey!
Hey,
Go ahead and try and catch us. We're blocks away.
Oh, is that chocolate?
Yeah.
Morgrim, Silver, you're gone. You're not there. So it's just them two then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody else was following as well. Before me.
Zhul was following.
No, I was following, and then
yeah.
there was
And now I'm following.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Vali's
Far much-
following up in the air.
Much farther back.
Oh, okay.
So I go and I
That might have
talk.
been it.
Can he even catch us? How far are we at this point?
You guys are moving a lot slower because you're following a limping steed.
So I kind
Really
of
playing the bit.
I nudge Morgrim and say, "Hey Morgrim, what?"
Can you reach me on top of my horse? How tall are you?
You're pretty short on top of that horse. You're about.
I believe, and I'm
Horses
like,
are tall,
and
man.
I'm like
You're
6'7".
right.
I can just touch your leg.
How dare you?
I say, what languages do you speak?
It's like a really personal question.
Well, we're walking here.
Let me touch
I'm
your
assuming there's
feathers.
not a whole lot of room
Hey.
between
What languages do you speak?
Want to be my
Touch.
slave?
touch, not stroke.
You know Abyssal? Start talking to Abyssal.
Who's that? We came up with some random dude on the road and it's just like. He was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's when we were going to get firewood.
Yeah, not every traveler is a demon.
I had to really do a lot of work to put that one down.
A lot of situations that we've been messing up just by faux pas.
Okay. Can you
Alright, I'm going to secret speech Zhul and go, I don't know how many drinks you've had.
equal to
but-
$250?
He's been huffing the alcohol vapors from the burned down shop.
but
There's
I'm
a bit of
a,
absinthe in there.
but I'm a Tengu and I speak Tengu. The secret message that I translate to him is, what the hell are you getting at?
Can I transmit that back?
No, you can only understand me.
Okay.
I believe.
Why don't you ask him a question?
Sorry.
Well, okay, so you speak only Tengu and common.
We all have great power, but no responsibility.
Morgrim's this man bothering you.
Just so you know, I can't do much damage, but he'll never hurt me.
So, what are you getting at? You were there with me when we were entering the gates, and I cast the spell, so I know 9 languages in addition to what I already knew.
Okay, so
You were standing next to me.
yes, okay. Anyways, I speak in Elven, quietly, that that Victus just talked to me, and we believe Doom is betraying us.
You can both make perception
In
checks.
the first photo you drank a pine.
Perception.
7. Oh, wait,
You gotta
no.
add something to it.
9. Yes, I know I need to add something to it.
Sorry.
Thank you very much.
21.
Okay, no, you don't see anything in particular.
Okay.
Other than the onlookers, which are seeing these two princes march their way up the road towards the spire.
Okay.
So the spire's like down the road.
Yeah, so what's happening now is you guys have sort of cleared out into this main road, which is the only straight road in the entire city. that's leading straight up to the palisade, and they're now marching down this procession.
Okay.
And there's a bit of fanfare going on here. Like people are cheering, like the prince is back, and
they don't have rose petals, so they just throw handfuls of snow.
Yeah. Rust flakes.
Rust.
No wonder the hobgoblins have such trouble reproducing. Sorry, this is a bad joke.
How many women are there?
If you
Like women
if you know
with
Elven, you heard what I said, but I don't think you did.
Yeah, how do you know?
Okay, that means you heard that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Though we were already told by Griff.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. So I do have a question for you. Okay, because it says touch, and then it says I can relay the secret message to those in my intended party. But am I ahead of time touching them and then relaying the secret message, or I touch myself and those who I choose to hear the secret message in my normal time?
Hey, it's
Not the first.
not the first time.
Level 11. Not the first time that his masochistic.
So this is you touch yourself.
Uh-huh.
You touch
That's
yourself,
all, folks.
and
Those who
That
I
was the
want
message.
here.
that I
and when
wrote
you
on the
speak,
paper.
you can transfer secret messages through your words.
Okay, cool.
So you're not
like
secretly
Thieves' Cant.
using like brain stuff. You're just using like Thieves' Cant to relay something, and whoever hears it understands it.
Okay, so I'm prepping that for if I get a chance to speak to Havok.
Havok.
And the group all together, just so you know. That's like in preparation.
You put
Also,
on an accent so thick.
Yeah.
Like deep Scottish.
Senor.
I'm pretty sure voluminous vocabulary only. Is that what you cast?
What?
Voluminous vocabulary?
Oh, yeah, that's just so I can understand multiple languages.
That's only one.
So I just wanted to be able to speak Goblin.
Okay.
But
Only
So
needs
that means
one
you
from
could
I'm just
understand
saying
what I
it's only
said.
one.
Yeah, it's a
You've been
different
saying
spell.
So you have to cast them multiple
You'd have to
times.
pass a DC 15 linguistics check to have another one.
okay, let me check. But you might be right.
With a perception of 33, can I hear her? Do her Thieves' Camp? From the roof?
Josh, how great is your hearing?
33. Good.
Probably not good.
You know that they're talking, but you can't make out what they're saying.
Can I mouth read?
Lip read?
Lip read?
No, that's a feat.
Is it?
Cool. That's a feat.
Well, either way, when I say that, even if Morgan can't, no. Well,
Are you about to shout out, oh my god, it's not Doom?
No. No.
Oh my
Because
god!
Have you seen
understood me.
Mega Bread?
Silver understood me, so no matter what Silver would say back
What
to
did
me
you
in
say?
Elven, Silver would
To
understand
him,
me.
no, what did you say to them?
Oh, I said quietly, just between us,
Okay.
that we think Doom may betray us.
So I get an extra language if I can do a DC of 15. Would you like me to do that to see if I can do Elvish?
Can't speak Elvish, but the fucking Elven Magi definitely can.
For you, Sam.
But they don't know.
Well, yeah, we don't know. I don't know. They do, but I don't.
That's for sure, yeah.
What am I adding to this?
Intelligence.
Thank you.
And I'm whispering it to them too.
No, 7.
So
you don't understand Elven.
These are languages I speak: Common, Tango, Sylvan, and Celestial.
So when I asked you that question earlier, that would have been a nice answer. So you,
I think she was more worried about the question itself.
so that means Silver would have heard me whisper this because we're all in close proximity.
You can probably just speak common and they won't understand you.
They got all these.
They don't speak common.
This is a good safe bet.
Like speaking English in China. Like, there's probably at least one guy.
It's not like the person carrying Doom is an elf.
So I did
At least not that I know of.
Is he an audibleness of you?
No.
He's a high-level wizard. He knows all language.
Oh yeah.
I'm not.
Well, you guys aren't more than 15 feet behind Doom.
Okay, fabulous.
Because remember, I described the procession more than
Yeah.
a few times.
Yeah, but I was figuring Doom was Doom, so I whispered quietly. You guys. Not much I can do. I mean, if I say it in common, I'll be metagaming.
No,
So-
just say it.
No, you just followed the way you gotta do.
Yeah.
Look, man.
Just like me, I followed through with the fireball. It was a
Follow
mistake,
your heart.
but I
It's
followed
cool.
it.
Yeah.
So
That's
before too long, not more than maybe an hour walking through the city,
Sorry. Do you tell me anything when I say that?
Who's you?
Silver.
Yeah, I relay to you what we heard from Griff.
Which was that Doom is actually an elf.
Yes.
Okay. And at that point I don't face palm, I just kind of hang my head.
Silver, you can make a perception check. You're here too.
You're totally in charge of the situation.
Alright, we're gonna get Doom.
An 8.
Okay, you don't.
Nice.
But you do notice the impending metallic spire that swirls up into the sky. The ominous glare of the skull, even though you're at a really acute angle to it, can still look at you. It's still peering right at you. And the procession enters into this large gate, which doesn't really open like the portcullis from earlier. It just sort of evaporates and then sort of reappears as you pass through. And before a few more steps, you begin stepping up this spiraling staircase that is an exceedingly long walk. The soldiers do not follow you.
Are there windows?
Yes.
I'm going to try climbing up into one of the windows.
Okay. This is going to require a climb check.
Yep.
One quick question.
Yep.
This is not horse territory? This is just like...
It is not horse territory.
So now we're off the...
Yeah.
Okay.
So
They've got those little metal things.
They went through the magic gate?
They went through the magic gate, yep.
Don't worry, the horse will just...
It just disappeared.
What's that? I think that's a 17.
Yeah, that's 17.
Pick it up. Roll it again.
Morgan.
I'll deal with that garbage rolls.
Did you get that?
God, I don't want to watch the magic gate.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
God damn it, Liam.
Sorry. Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Even better. Alright, that's an 18 plus an 18, so 36.
Okay, you begin to scale up this wall. You cannot scale inconspicuously.
Okay.
But you hear other people, you can hear, like, shouting from below that there's an assassin coming. You speak Goblin.
Yeah.
So you hear that, an assassin's climbing up the spire! And arrows start flying at you.
Pink
I
socks.
do have my gloves of
Arrow catching.
Okay, yeah. So you're scaling up this thing, an arrow comes whizzing by, and you just sort of, and then you can flick it back down. You keep going up the side of this thing, and a couple of soldiers start marching in. They rush past you guys who are slowly climbing up the stairs, and Victus makes it to a window and comes through, and he's about like 50 feet above you guys as these guards rush up to him.
I'm going to do a quick perception check to see if I see anything in this hallway.
This is not a hallway. It is a spiraling staircase through a hollow shaft.
Oh.
The shaft's hollow.
It's like a lighthouse.
Like a lighthouse, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be slowly following behind, like
Shut
taking my
up.
time to be careful.
Okay. Are you in the building? Did you pass through the gate?
When I passed through the gate, did anything change?
No.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'd like to add one more thing to this.
Okay.
It's the hollow shaft with the spiral staircase along the outside, and hanging down in the middle are cages on chains, which is the prison. Hanging
I've
in
got
the
an
air.
idea.
Oh,
How
no.
high up is the area that you're in? So like from the bottom of the staircase to the top, the stair to whatever's above.
To the very top, this spire is probably like...
No, as in like, you know how stairs go up? And
so from the next flight, that's probably about 15 feet.
15 feet?
Yeah.
I'm going, and is it dark in here?
No, it is lit up. There are
Flaming braziers amongst the cages.
Yeah, amongst the cages there are flaming braziers, and some of these prisoners, some of them are dwarves even, who are sort of being tortured on hot coals.
Okay, I'm going
It must be a real labor to put hot coals in these things, so you appreciate the torture technique.
I'm not a sadist. I'm gonna
That's
find...
perfect.
Are there any cages that are empty?
Are there any cages that are empty?
Yes.
Yeah, there are some cages that are empty.
Alright, I'm gonna climb up like pushing on sides, like my hands on either wall.
Yeah.
I'm going to climb up and unlock. I'm going to try it. Sleight of hand check.
Can't get arrested if you put yourself in prison.
so you're gonna have to jump to one of these cages.
Okay.
Because they're hanging freely in the middle of this hollow lighthouse.
They're hanging on chains down into the center of this spiral.
Oh, I didn't fully understand this. So they're...
Do you want to see my drawing?
Sure. I assumed they were hanging above the stairs.
See the stairs going around the side?
No, they're hanging in the middle of the lighthouse area, the core. They're hanging through the core. Mm-hmm. But it's a hollow core.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to jump to one of the cages.
Alright, I'll try jumping.
Don't die.
He has like a really high acrobatics.
You're going to have to jump, and then you're going to have to grab onto the cage.
Now, keep in mind, we know how deadly falling from high places can be.
Yeah, but there's no jump skill, is there?
It's athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Too bad you won't near me, and you could just get my boots.
There's no athletics either.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Okay, I could do acrobatics.
Is there no jump check?
So I'm gonna acrobatics.
Jumping is part of athletics. Acrobatics. Yeah. It's right here. There's the long jump and the high jump.
Wow, look at that. Yeah. No jump check in Pathfinder.
So I'm gonna acrobatics up to one of these, one of the empty cages.
Okay.
And land it.
That is a 28.
You make it.
Cool.
But you gotta make a reflex save to grab on.
That is a 21.
You grab.
That was a 23, sorry. Okay, and then I'm going to deftly unlock one of these cages with a 24.
You're gonna do a lockpick check?
Yeah.
Okay.
24 for disabled device.
All right. This cage wasn't locked. It's not. You don't need to lock a cage that doesn't have anything in it.
Makes sense. And then I'm going to use my bearskin cape to cover myself to make it look like I'm hard to recognize.
Okay. Okay.
And now would that be a disguised self?
It's a self check technically.
They're not going to look in the cage. That's pretty brilliant, right? Good points.
Yeah, so you jump through this window. You can see these guards coming up. They push past the party, and then you jump onto this cage. You whip it open.
One last thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to use ghost sound
Okay.
to make the sound of footsteps going up.
Okay. One guy yells, "He's heading for the king," and the other guy yells, "He's gone." So one of the soldiers goes running up. More soldiers come bursting in through the ground floor, and they're scrambling around. This guy, the guy that's yelled, "He's gone!" He's searching around for you, but he can't see you. The parade is moving up the stairs with the party, and this guy just gets pushed off. Doom pushes this guy off the stairs.
That sounds very Doom-like. Do I get another check for that?
For what?
Because Doom doesn't seem like the kind of guy who just fucking murder.
No.
Okay.
You don't actually know anything about Doom. You've
Yeah,
heard vague descriptions.
Yeah, I've heard vague descriptions that made Doom sound like a positive dude. So.
Chivalrous, even.
And now the party is marching past you. Everyone else can make perception checks to see if they spot Victus.
I would probably smell him.
Yeah, you can smell him. But you can't smell exactly where he is. You can just tell he's been here.
Okay.
Would I have seen him from the air?
You saw him climb up the wall.
Oh, yeah, I don't make that perception check.
20.
No.
That wasn't a natural.
Yeah,
22. I'm not paying that much close attention.
Is he still freaking out?
No, he's pretty calm, more than his brother, I would think.
He's calmed down, but you can still see this malaise in his mannerism malaise.
Yep.
after another 5 or so minutes of climbing this tower, you've probably ascended about 100 stories or so into the sky.
I'm going to climb out of the cage.
Okay.
First, is there anybody around?
Yeah, there's lots of people around.
Oh, there are?
There are guards looking around. They're on the bottom floor.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking around, but they've had a hard time. So the guy that originally said he's gone. That guy.
Yeah.
He's gone.
He's not gone. He's looking around through this window. He's got his head out the window right now, like maybe you fell or something. The other guys run up, but the rest of the soldiers are sort of on the ground.
Okay, so I'm going to stay in this cage.
Okay. The rest of the party makes it up into the throne room.
Here we go.
Question. Where would I have had to have come down to make sure that I can still see into the throne room? Or can I see it from the air? Like, is there a window? Like, I don't really know how this is.
Yeah, the skull, eyes, and nose and teeth are sort of windows. They're all.
Got it. Okay.
They're all portals.
Since I am not there, can I find Atlas?
You can go looking for Atlas.
Yeah, no, this thing speaks.
Atlas. Atlas is in his little loophole, probably gone from existence.
I'm like, we're gonna need Atlas. I'll get him. I'll find him.
Okay.
I'll bring him to the burned out tavern.
He's already smoked out.
You can make a survival check to try to find Atlas.
Oh boy, I'm good at this. You're looking for a freestanding rope. 21. Do I find the pocket dimension?
I'll make you feel good.
You spend the better part of this time hunting down Atlas, and you're having a hard time. But you do come across someone else.
Oh?
Yes, someone peculiar. You come across the driver from the caravan.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that guy's here.
What?
You recognize him.
Why? I guess I'll ask him, why are you here? How did you get here?
You guys needed the cart. I brought your lab.
It's the best dude ever.
Brought our what?
It's the dude with the lab and everything.
Lab.
I thought you said lamb.
No, the alchemy lab.
It's like, we had a lamb.
Sacrificial lamb, man.
Man.
That's sense motive on this guy. How did you make it through the ghost woods and get here? That's a 22.
I've been through once before.
Dude, you hired the best driver ever.
I heard him.
I know, dude. Where'd you find him?
You gotta know the caravannery guy.
You do know you can just go through the shortcut, right?
Let's find some place to put the cart.
I know a place.
Okay, lead the way.
All
we
right.
see Atlas along the way. Should grab him too.
He's missing?
Yeah, he's probably on a bender.
He doesn't seem like the most stable man.
No. We have a lot of unstable people.
If one of us dies, is this our next character?
There's backup. One just blew up a tavern.
All right. You can hear a bunch of like yipping puppy noises in the back of the cavern.
Did you choose to bring them?
I didn't choose to bring them.
No, but he did.
This guy chose to bring them.
You son of a bitch.
You brought the werewolves.
Yeah,
You probably caught a whiff of your own.
I guess I'll go in the back of the...
If I got it with my own, I might go. And
You go into the
help
back?
I'm like, quiet down back here.
Yeah, you see Tazza.
The baby.
The baby.
How pregnant is she?
We've been wandering around
She doesn't seem
for
to be any more pregnant.
Yeah, it's
We've
only
been
been
wandering
2 months.
around.
Do
Gestation
couple
for
months.
gnomes is like 2 years.
Oh.
Do I get
Gnomes do
a
live
whiff
long.
of the pups?
No.
No.
No, okay.
Nope.
You're like a couple miles away.
Follow me,
Yeah,
Doctor.
just to make sure.
So Doctor goes off with the cab driver, and you guys enter into the throne room. This room is really massive. It's been carved out from this adamantine rock. there's a cathedral vaulted ceiling that spans 100 feet into the air.
I was reading your notes.
Let's decipher the spelling errors.
Holding his head with ridiculous.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Shit on it all.
You should vote for me.
He spelled
Good.
pulsing Pulseing. I don't think that's right.
It's not. It's just not.
Sorry.
I write these things in iOS Note.
Still.
It really shows.
iPhone sent spell check.
All the way in the center of this room, there is a large adamantine throne.
Aha!
Carved out of the rock.
Man, they got rats here too.
Nope. Carved out of the rock, you can see this large adamantine throne. And atop the throne is one of the familiar catali that you're used to seeing associated with these rifts. Sitting in the throne is a rather feral and regal looking hobgoblin. His face is dark and sullen. It looks like he hasn't slept in the better part of 10 years. And this guy glares the party down as Doom and Havok and everyone else wanders into this room.
I stay as far
Can
back
I
as
gain my faculties back now, please?
Make another save.
Make another save.
You still get the plus 10.
Can I
20.
You saved.
Yay.
You did it.
Can I determine
was
that
much
this is
rejoicing.
carnage?
What?
Can I assess that this is carnage?
He's wearing a crown.
He's got a little name tag that says Lord Carnage.
Look, pal.
Technically, it's tyrant.
Oh.
Is the proper term for a hobgoblin ruler.
Surrounding the throne is all of these exotic pelts and animal skins, which is sort of customary for hobgoblin decoration. He's also got cages in here hanging from the vaulted ceilings filled with dwarven corpses. He seems to quite enjoy the decay around him. Yeah. You can feel evil seethe off of this guy.
And Havok will struggle to his feet.
Yeah, Doom helps you.
I point at Carnage on the throne, and I point at Doom, and I'm like, there's a problem here.
There's no problem, brother. Carnage is not the man that he was. He's repented.
And he's not king.
You are the king.
I
We
disagree,
are the
brother.
king. And Carnage, he's merely been holding the throne for us.
Then why aren't you up there? The whole point of this was to put you up there!
I was waiting for you.
Well, I address Carnage.
Get up.
Carnage, kind of in a crippled way, gets out of this chair. It almost looks like he hasn't moved from the chair. So in much the same way that if you've got like your legs are asleep, you get out of the chair. Yeah, he does that. And he addresses the room in a very deep and low voice. You almost can't hear him if it weren't for the great acoustics of this room.
Fantastic acoustics.
Somehow.
Impeccable.
Immaculate?
Immaculate.
I'm having flashes to like Lord of the Rings and
I think
You have no power here.
I think we should yell and just let Havok know what's going on.
what do you mean? Havok just saved. Where are you?
Havok just saved.
But he doesn't know what's going on.
He doesn't know Doom is
And
the
you
elf.
also probably don't think that he knows the elf.
Yeah.
I've got secret spirit. I've got it lined up, pal. Calm yourself.
Well, you better use it now. Before he takes one step forward and whoever's playing Doom can just like stab him in the back or something. Or use a spell. Do it before he lets his guard down to Doom.
I'd point out that Secret Spirit isn't silent, so when you're doing this, what you're going to be doing is like...
alerting. If he's got high magic...
you're going to stand there and be like, Goojabagoo! And then Goojabagoo! Like, everyone else there knows what you're talking about who's in the party.
So
all the people out of the party are like, what the fuck was that?
So, no, in the description...
has been ruined.
In the description, it says a man gets up in front of a wedding party and gives the wedding speech, but only his friends hear the secret that they need to kill the groom later.
Okay.
So it's normal talk. You guys just hear the embedded message. So I would be like, "Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, King or Tyrant Carnage." And what Havok hears is I don't trust this king, and the Doom is actually an elf in disguise.
Yeah, that's really dense language, but yeah.
Sure.
I get what you mean. It'd probably be a good idea to RP like the thing that you say.
But I'll probably do both.
Probably gotta do it sooner than later.
Okay, well I wanted to... Does it get up and off the... Like, I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, yeah.
Don't interrupt the DM, that's how you die.
Carnage gets off of the throne. Carnage gets off of the throne. And he says, "Son of my beloved brother, you've returned to your birthplace, to your right." His hands are trembly. His eyes are so black that it almost looks like they've been gouged out of his head. And he gazes you down.
Alright. You want to go first?
So I'm looking through the window and I'm going to cast Arcane Sight.
Sure.
And I want to see exactly what type of spells have been going on in here and what I can tell. It'll be auras around whoever is casting or has a spell on them or just around the area.
Okay. You're stunned for 3 rounds.
It's a check I would make.
Nope. Because you've sensed overwhelming magic.
Yeah, you cast Arcane Sight on the fucking adamant throne.
It's not Arcane Sight on anything. It's on my eyes so I can just see auras and everything.
Yeah, and you're staring at the adamant throne.
This is like looking right into the sun.
Yeah, this is like putting on a night vision goggles and staring
during
right
the
at the sun.
Yeah, so you fall off of your magic broom.
Uh-oh.
Because you weren't like anchored to it in any way.
No, I was just sitting on it.
And you go tumbling to the ground.
Dead.
And 3 rounds is more than enough time for him to hit
He could probably survive that fall damage, though. Fall damage isn't that much after 10th level.
Well, he's all the way up into the sky, so he's 100 stories, which is 1,000 feet.
We couldn't see him out the...
Which is 20
Holy smokes.
D6s.
We die from falling.
You do know I can just cast Feather Fall, right?
Not in 3 rounds of falling.
What is terminal velocity?
2.
Let's do some math.
I might die.
No, as in like
You can't do
D&D-wise.
anything?
What is
Well,
terminal
he's not letting me do anything.
He's stunned.
Well, we couldn't see him.
For how long?
How do you even get the
3
roll?
rounds.
3 rounds.
And if he
Oh, yeah,
falls
you're
for
gonna
3
die.
rounds.
Were we able to see him? Was there an effect?
He's invisible!
Was there...
Yeah.
He was invisible on an invisible
invisible
broom
man.
outside of the room.
Then you're
Yeah.
fucked.
This is like
Yeah.
a perfect example of a tree falls in a forest.
If a wizard falls off of his broom.
An invisible wizard falls off of his flying broom. Oh, man. During the midst of the climax, does he make a sound?
Oh,
When he
man.
hits the ground, he will.
Oh, yeah. Or if I hit somebody.
So what's terminal velocity in D&D?
You mean
Like
Pathfinder?
when do you stop gaining D6?
It is not a rule, but I know that you need 800 feet of falling to cast a spell, which suggests that you fall that far at terminal velocity in 1 round.
Okay.
So he can't do it. He's going to hit the ground.
He's also stunned for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
You wanted to do your thing first.
Does he stay invisible for this whole thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I'm going to die.
You're gonna die.
I know.
Alright.
You might survive.
No, I'm
How
going
many
to
hit
die.
points do you have?
There's gonna be some diamonds in here. I'll bring you back.
I have diamonds in my pocket.
No, you don't.
Diamond dust.
If you take damage,
I have diamond
you
dust.
lose invisibility.
Well, he's gonna lose invisibility when he hits the ground.
Well, so yeah, that's the question. If you get attacked,
He's bleeding out, but he's invisible, so no one
no,
can help him.
that's
Well, what's gonna happen is anybody standing by is just suddenly gonna see And then it's just like blood and guts and gore. And you're like, where the fuck did that come from?
But it's like his skin on the outside's still invisible, so it's like it's missing half the texture, so you can see it from one side but not the other.
So invisibility is broken when you attack and when you get attacked, right?
Oh yeah.
Falling off a cliff is that being attacked.
No.
The earth is attacking you.
Yeah. So does he lose invisibility?
No.
His dead body.
But he doesn't have that much time left in his invisibility because he's probably had to cast it like
good.
twice now.
Twice, yeah.
So I can.
You hit the
kill
ground.
If I find your body.
You take
again.
62 damage.
Oh, that's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
Fine.
Falling means nothing in Pathfinder.
Falling doesn't mean anything.
I'm fine.
Whoa, right leg.
Wow!
Oh man.
What a rush!
You're gonna need some potions after that, but I'll be okay.
That would have killed Atlas though.
That would have killed me too.
That would have killed me.
Oh, I would have survived by
62?
2 points.
I got 43
That
health.
would exactly.
Really? I got 43 health still.
How many d6s did you roll?
That would have killed me.
damage.
20? Okay, so I can actually
I'm
jump out the
taking
window.
60 from him, 15
Because
from
I-
him. I
I
still
take
got 43
one-
health.
1 point for each d6.
We're playing cats.
Because I'm
We're
wearing,
all
boots of
role-playing
cat.
cats.
Yeah.
We can survive terminal velocity falls. We just arbitrarily attack shit. Like,
Yeah. So I can actually, with 64 points, I can jump out that window, land, and only take 20 points
well,
of damage.
it's a d6, so it's randomly generated. So
No,
you might-
I'm wearing boots of cat, so I only get 1.
You're now a cat. No,
Well, I have boots of cat. Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
know.
yeah.
Okay.
Back on track.
Ow.
Yeah, you guys have
Yeah, he's
no
just on the
sense
ground
of,
like,
of that at all happening in this throne room.
Laying on the ground. Oh, I'm gonna feel that in the morning.
I fell right on my keys.
Raven's just like, you fucking idiot.
It just fell on both of his swords.
Oh my.
Oh god.
You mean all three? My broom like hits me. Ow.
He's doing the Peter Griffin like.
Oh, man.
You guys are standing here.
My
Are
eyes.
you in your invisibility cloak?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm slowly working my way up because there's guards and shit. I'm taking my time to arrive.
You notice me?
I don't know, where are you?
I'm in the cages.
You're still in the game?
Yeah.
Well, you see something new now.
Do I see?
After a few minutes of waiting in this cage,
Yep.
this guard who's been looking around,
flattened.
he looks out and he's like, "Hey, there's the blood there," and this guy goes marching down because he must have saw the impact or something. And the guy that was near you is gone.
So
Okay.
I would have been slowly making my way because, like, in my mind, Griff is like taking his time, like
moving real
sneaking
carefully.
past, making sure he doesn't care if he arrives late to the top.
Okay.
So keeping that in mind, where would I be in relation to Victus in this?
You would have to make a stealth check right now.
Okay.
You can get a plus 40 because you're moving really slow. And that's what stealth. That's
Can we
what
stop
invisibility does.
shaking the table because it's squeaking this. And
I accidentally destroyed a bar with people because I just wasn't listening. Then I just
This guard who is looking around marches right past you, and just like in that scene in
Harry Potter.
Lord of the Rings,
Oh.
where he's invisible on the stairs.
We're on different wavelengths on that one.
I'm sure it happens there too. But he goes right by you. He doesn't see you. And now you're right around where Victus is.
So do I see him or am I?
You can make a perception check to try and see him, but
Well,
he's kind of
so what? And my next thing is, do I see any guards around?
no.
I'm going to get out of the cage.
There are guards on the floor, but that's like 400 feet below.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get
Just like there's blood, but I don't see anything
we
else.
got our second fall of the day. Let's see it.
They'll probably just hear this.
So I'm going to open up the cage, climb onto the outside of the cage, close it, and then jump. So that way it's obvious. That I didn't sneak in there. That way it's not obvious that I had snuck into a cage.
You see this cage. You see like this bear skin open up a cage in front of you, and it crawls out onto the side of the cage like some giant furry like entity.
And then I'm going to jump.
Jump back to the stairs.
Yeah, I close the cage
Flying
door.
squirrels to this.
I close the cage door so that way it's not obvious.
Okay.
29.
You make it.
Yeah.
Do I see that it's Victus?
I've been rolling like under 10 this whole time.
Well, actually, hang on. There's a penalty for that because you didn't have a jump start. It reduces by 10.
Another person.
You still make it.
I still make it.
So,
and I'm gonna stealthily start moving up. I don't notice you. So,
I know. But do I notice it's Victus, or do I think it's some weird bear thing?
You recognize him.
So how far away from me?
He's like right next to you.
So as he lands on the stairs, I'm gonna be like, Victus.
I'm gonna roll for an attack. No, I don't.
You would recognize my voice.
Yeah, I recognize your voice. Fuck, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm good at this. Better than you apparently.
Are you wearing your invisibility cloak?
No.
Motherfucker, don't act like you.
No.
Bitch, please.
Okay. Listen. What was I going to tell you? I had something to tell you. I've been walking up the stairs, and I was really focused on something else.
I'm gonna go upstairs and fucking try to free Havok from Doom.
Doom!
Oh.
Yes. Doom is an elf.
Sorry.
No, he's a hobgoblin.
No, he's an elf.
He's a. Do you know?
He's not actually Doom.
Oh, okay. What do you mean he's not Doom?
He's not Havok's brother. It's someone else.
No, Havok is Doom's brother.
Yes.
Be clear.
Havok is Doom's brother.
Uh-huh.
Right.
But that's not... Oh, okay. I'm getting a little confused.
Doom is not Doom.
Doom? You're not making this easy.
Everybody else understood this.
Oh, my back!
There's a lot of blood here.
I'm being quiet. I'm like whispering.
Yeah, no, that's like the overshadow noise.
Can you share that cloak?
No.
Like, just, like, arc it over a little bit?
No. You're good at this. This is your thing. I'm just telling you what you saw isn't Doom.
Okay.
It's an elf. Or some kind of sorcerer. Of some
Oh,
kind.
you know what? It's probably, that dude.
He's just like snapping in the stairwell.
It really echoes in here. Great acoustics.
That guy. Judar?
I know nothing of that. I wasn't there.
Fucking...
I wasn't there.
What's his face has been repeating the phrase, oh, it's Judar, like, for the past 8
I
years.
wasn't there. What?
Who? You know the guy who fucking murdered all those people? Vali?
What?
Talking about Judar?
I've never once heard him say that. Have I? Have I heard him say that?
No. Really? Oh, okay. Sorry, that was metagaming.
Rewind time.
Try that again. It seems like
cast, short-term memory
seems like you left your body for a moment.
Short-term memory loss.
Fucking hit some of the sap. Jesus! Ah, you bitch.
What were we talking about?
Kobe's playing the nose harmonica.
I know you're muted, Kobe, but that's loud.
At least he muted himself. Okay. Let's go up there.
Hold up.
Let's save that.
We're gonna do that.
Yes.
Also, what happened in the tavern?
Oh, Vali got, like, flipped out about the fact that people figured out it was Havok and just blew up the tavern. I was able to dodge out of the way and...
Were the people, like, gonna kill you?
No. Like, I've been talking to hobgoblins for a while now, and they all think that he's totally their king.
Bluff. Well, we're not doing it. Okay.
Yeah, so they were probably
I
just
believe you.
going to bring him to Tyrant, what's his face.
That's exactly what they did, but it wasn't doing.
Alright, well,
We're gonna move on.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue moving slowly and carefully, even if it means I get separated from him for a little.
Okay. Scene cut. Back. Dr. Hippocampus, you found a place to stow the cart.
Oh, good.
You find a very unlikely place to stow this cart. You found this, like...
The shortcut.
you find...
Just a giant sign that says, shortcut.
You find this war barracks spot that's, like, on the bay. And, you find a very, like, peculiar spot. It's like a war barracks. And the coachman. The coachman hides his cart here amidst like a bunch of soldiers and men, and like
The coachman is
there's no
The coachman is doomed.
there's no
He's gonna have in disguise.
there's no indication that anyone here cares that you're hiding the cart, and the coachman tells you, I know a shortcut. And you guys go through this like this underground tunnel, right? That looks like it's been dug. You weren't playing last week, but last week you saw the tunnels that were being dug.
Don't go in the tunnel. Don't go in the tunnel.
You guys saw these tunnels. You guys saw these tunnels that were being dug underneath the cities, or underneath this area, really. You guys move along. You snake down through this hallway.
Snake.
Why did it have to be
And
snakes?
you come up through this secret hatch in the the coachman whispers to you, "We're in the Citadel now." And you guys begin to move. You make your way out past these guards who are distracted by a pool of blood.
It's still spreading.
Vali, you're now surrounded by like 20 guards, and they're like, "What the hell is this?"
I'm still
There's like an outline of blood around it.
I'm still stunned, but I'm just like,
and
don't touch the sun.
and you two begin to ascend up the stairwell.
I have a question for Dr. Hippocampus.
Yes.
I had dropped my sword when Doom found me. Would you have picked that up?
Probably.
Okay. Just some continuity.
I am a
He has my
scavenger.
sword.
Here it is.
Coachman.
Yeah, he was there in the tavern. He was there longest.
Coachman.
Yes.
I feel like you're not being honest with me here. You know a lot for a random coachman.
I know too much for a random coachman.
I'm Judah!
Yeah, motherfucker! I can be in 2 places at once!
Do you need a weapon?
I am the weapon.
So I have this sword here that I picked up in the tavern.
That's Havok's sword. He's going to need it.
Yeah, they probably will.
You guys begin to ascend up the stairwell.
Do we bump into somebody invisible?
No. Victus, or I'll come back to you guys. Vali, you are no longer stunned. You're on the ground. You've lost a fair bit of blood, but you're able to recover. And you're now surrounded by about 20 guys.
Am I still invisible?
Yeah.
What do you think it was?
They're just looking at a perfectly round ring of blood on the ground.
I'm not gonna touch it.
What do we do?
I got some curse shit right
Is
there.
this some kind of sign?
$10 says you touch it.
I'm gonna pull a Victus and make a ghost sound behind him and said to make it sound like one of their guys saying, "He went this way."
Okay.
Just stab it.
Yeah, alright. So,
I'm just laying there. Fuck.
so most of these guys go running over. About like 4 or 5 of them are still here, and one of them you can hear, or do you speak Goblin? One of them you can hear is like, some shit's about to change here, I think. This is an omen for sure. And before long, they flee the scene as well. But you can recover to your feet.
Alright, I get up and I start doing a few stretches, like, holy shit. Do I see Dr. Hippocampus by chance coming up, or do I see Griff or anybody?
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna drink 2 of my...
You're outside. Just
No. I'm gonna drink 2 of my superior potions to heal myself up a bit.
sure. I think those are 3d8s.
Yeah, 3d8 plus 5 I have written down here. So I'll just roll that. I'm assuming that'll be my turn for right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
For the podcast, we have a jug of isopropyl alcohol on the table for no reason.
We're cleaning out a computer. Oh, I'm muted. Fuck. No, don't unmute me.
Are you going to do anything after your swigging of potions?
Just gather myself and start, I think I'm going to take a break from flying. It was a little rough. And I'm going to start heading up the stairs as fast as I can, I guess.
Okay.
Sam, remember that for our... No, this is to you. For our Twitter. He flew too close to the sun. That could be a nice line.
You dare not touch the
that,
sun.
that could probably end up in a limerick somewhere, except I feel like this one might focus on the Iron Glacier.
Ironic enough, the man who lit people up with the fire of the sun. It's defeated.
When this episode comes out next January.
Yeah.
2020.
Listen to it. Yeah, no, I do it.
Election season's really
Can you
heating up.
sharpen this for me? Thank you.
So you begin to proceed.
I could hold that. Like this.
Yeah. And I start talking to Raven. I'm like, do we have a game plan here? Because shit's about to go down.
I don't know. What pencil you want?
Griff, your sword is in your hand, and Raven answers to that question. Shit is about to go down. Shit's about to go down.
Do you need a sharpener?
Well, Raven's like a magi sword, right?
Yeah.
So he'd say something to the effect of like, in these moments, kings are made.
Fuck.
Is he a king-seeking sword?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
His goal is to make me king.
Okay.
Even though my goal is not to be king.
All right.
Really do, man, bro.
Your first steps to ascendancy are up the stairs.
Oh, God.
Now's not the time for jokes.
Is that a falling joke?
He would do something along those lines.
Or you could take the quick path down once again.
Yeah, we're gonna avoid the broom for a little bit, Raven.
As you ascend up the stairs, you can see Doctor and the coachman. For some reason, the coachman's here, but they're moving up the stairs as well, and you're giving flight pursuit. Havok. Nope, not Havok. Victus and Griff.
That's me.
You guys have now entered into the throne room. So you're like this bearskin rug that just sort of like slides into the room.
Because it is like covered with skins.
Yeah, it is like one bear, effectively.
Right. So I'm going to skitter
Okay.
as a bear skin.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Blending in with all the other pelts.
Right. And
You want me to roll myself?
you slink into the room. You can roll. Yeah, you can roll.
Okay.
And Griff slinks into the room as well. You guys can see on the adamant throne, surrounded by all these like dragon skulls and mammoth heads and tusks and all sorts of exotic creatures, and quite frail is a king figure standing up from the throne, addressing Havok and Doom.
I have a 34.
Okay.
Alright, so
And then
my
whatever
spell
bonus
will
hiding
extend
done.
to anyone in my party.
Okay. So you pass along this secret message in your speech. What speech would you like to give?
So what the Tyrant and Doom will hear, hopefully, is that we I'm not referring to the hiding people in the background there, but more of me and Silver there, standing right there in the middle of the throne room, are friends of Havok's. If he is going to ascend the throne, we are here with him, not as enemies, but as friends. We are honored to be here. We mean no harm. The secret message to Havok and anyone in my party in the room is things are not as they seem. The visage of Doom is actually an elf, and I sense great evil from the king. Something to that extent.
The question is, do I believe her?
I can throw in
With
something
your
like,
shit
I'm
rolls,
your
probably
friend, you've given me back my life, I have no reason to lie to you.
Alright, here we go.
You know what I keep thinking to myself? I gave Joe the power of a level 20 wizard. His goal in life is to always have a level 20 wizard.
I mean, Joe could have given Joe the power of
Oh, yeah.
a wizard at any point in time.
But he didn't need the excuse.
Mm-hmm.
That's how tough us That's the only thing to save this moment right now.
That's a Baylor demon.
Yeah, I was about to say, I summon Baylor Demon.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. In kind of a moment of clarity, Havok, you recognize the message that Morgrim is transmitting to you. And for only a moment, you can see through this sort of the haze. And
oh yeah, he's still like PTSD.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And this jail situation that you were breaking free from for the second time, it sort of fades away, and you can see the throne room. But in the throne room, you can still see these ghosts of war killing each other from the battlefield. So for you, it's a really busy throne room. For everyone else, there's just like 8 people in here.
8?
One,
like us?
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then 2 people.
Yeah.
When I look at Doom, what do I see?
When you look at Doom, you can make a will save.
I'm not good at these.
You gotta make like a 20, man.
It's a natural 1!
You see Doom.
Alright. So
But Doom is wearing your armor.
Yeah, I don't see through the illusion, but I can see what he looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's wearing my armor, which is suspicious. What else does he have, like, on him? Does he have my cloak? The cloak that I gave him originally?
The one that you gave him after he was transformed back?
Yeah.
Was that the cloak?
He's wearing that one.
Okay.
It was the red cloak, right? I think it was red.
Yeah, the red cloak that I had previously.
Yeah.
Is he in full armor?
Yeah, he's wearing a full suit of...
That's what he looks like he's wearing. He's not actually wearing it.
No, but that's what... Because the only thing you
That's
can't...
what you see.
So does Havok look down at his armor, look at Doom's armor, look down at his armor, look at Doom's armor?
Hey!
So I've got an inkling that something's wrong, and I've been told that something's wrong, but I'm having a hard time believing that something's wrong.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. I'll accept that.
You've successfully repeated
So
this.
I'll turn to Doom, and in a whisper, because like I've been having this sort of stare down with Carnage.
Are you standing or are you...
I'm standing.
Is he so slow?
I think Doom
No,
will put him down.
he's recovered most of his faculties, besides the
Where is he in
occasional
relation-
dodge of an invisible arrow.
Where is he in relation to Doom?
Right next to him.
Right next to him.
I'm going to prepare an action. This is just a general prepare an action.
Can I have my moment, please? This is like what's been
Yeah.
building up to.
Come on, you...
Well, before, because something's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I want to...
Oh, okay. Prepare something. All right.
Yeah.
Get ready, and then I'll have my moment.
Yeah, so I'm going to prepare an action to throw 5 knives at the...
I'm going to prepare...
At Doom?
At Doom.
I'm going to prepare if...
Well, really 2 knives, but...
Because I understood the conversation. If Havok responds negatively towards Morgrim's speech, I'm going to teleport next to him, touch him, and cast Time Sight on him. Which I can do.
I'll prepare something too.
To someone else?
Yeah, Time Sight. True Seeing is a spell you can touch creature. So yourself or others, it seems like.
Okay.
It's true.
Like...
It's true.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're still running up the
All right.
stairs.
I will lock eyes with Doom. Right.
Okay.
And I say, speak our names, and we'll go together.
It's in the notes somewhere.
Doom looks up towards Carnage, and then looks over towards you, and he says, "There's no need to go. We're here."
Say our names.
Does Joe, the person, remember?
Don't bump the table. I can see the thing going up. This whole episode's gonna have those squeaks. Say our names, Doom.
We don't need to go.
Say our names.
There's no animosity here. He looks back towards Carnage, almost in a way, trying to relay some sort of message to Carnage.
I'll take his head in mind, and I'll force him to stay looking at me.
Okay.
Our names.
This guy, you can see like a fluster in his face, and just sort of as his face flusters like this, a coachman and Dr. Hippocampus come erupting into
burst
the room.
Burst into the door behind him. I look
right, and this guy recoils, and you can see this flash of Elven in his expression. But you've got him. You're holding him, and
the claws are lengthening.
Right,
the rage is building,
and
the rowers keep on rowing.
I was thinking the same thing. And he shouts out, "You have no name. You are but a yak among gods."
And I will use my prepared action to bite his throat out. Just claws down his face, teeth in the neck, head, butt, thorns in the forehead to his eyes. Anything I can do, just maul him.
You can make an attack.
All right, one attack. Here we go. I haven't used my Griff reroll, and he's in the room now. Come on. Oh, luck be a lady tonight. That's a 4. Reroll.
For the love of God, man.
An 8's better than a 4, but it's plus 20.
You hit him. You get him.
Yay. Do you want this to be my claws or my gore attack?
Is a gore like a horn thing?
Gore is a horn thing.
That seems kind of gory.
Because he's doing both.
I am sort of clawing and headbutting him into me. I'm just trying to get as much of my damaging body into this guy's face.
Whichever one does more damage, you can take.
Alright, gore attack it is.
Sure.
D8. And that's it.
What a gory way to go.
Wow.
Jump out the window.
I'm also...
Don't do it, man. It hurts. Falling sucks.
It's not the first person to do it.
9 damage.
Okay. You have a profound effect on this guy because he really just botches this fortitude save that I gave him. You rip his throat out, and you can whatever you could see like this glint of magic in his eyes, which is something that's like familiar to you because whenever someone else does magic, that sort of thing happens, and whatever that was just got extinguished as you rip this guy's voice box out. And he starts like spewing blood, and you like just like he falls back and like recoils. Carnage rips out this sword from effectively nowhere, and you guys can roll initiative as you can all take your readied actions.
Well, I'm not doing anything because he responded positively.
Dr. Campus is like, did I interrupt something?
We can go.
I'm still on the stairs, right?
You made it. You made it as well. It's you because you kind of like caught up with them.
Right. That's why I want to make sure.
It's only 4 dice. Where's my other D20? There's. Okay, so these 2 will be my offhands, and then these will be my onhands.
Joe, this is fucking epic. Thank you. It's all I hoped it would be.
Answer that 1. We're gonna re-roll that. That's a crit.
You've already used yours.
Yeah, you used yours.
It's only been 1 day.
When did I use it?
Like right at the start of the day.
Yeah.
I think.
No, I purposely didn't use that.
Oh, no, he did not. He did look at it and go,
okay.
I won't use it.
Yeah, I thought you did.
That's right, because because you were like,
Okay.
There you
Okay. I'm gonna roll to confirm this critical.
Do it. Do it now.
Okay, so we'll math that. So
Do you want to do initiative first, or our...
No, let's just finish this number.
Is this a
because he
surprise
could
round?
just finish it.
It is
He could steal my kill, the bastard.
I get to act in the surprise round. Every surprise
Yeah,
round
you
I
can.
get to
You
act.
can act.
does a 24 hit?
Heal him so I can
No.
get the kill.
No. Okay, so that doesn't crit.
But it does hit.
Well,
Was it a natural 20 or was it a threat?
it was a threat.
Okay.
Does an 18 plus a 14, which is
32.
32.
That hits.
That hits?
Yep.
Okay.
Do we not like Carnage?
What?
Do we not like Carnage?
No.
Does a 29 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Does a
Find your lowest one, you stupid fuck.
19 hit?
No.
No? Okay. Does a... Okay, that one hits because that's a 30.
Who are you attacking?
He's attacking Doom, who is
The
no
false
longer
Doom.
Doom.
No.
An elf.
Doom just got his throat ripped out.
Doom just got his throat ripped out and is no longer Doom. He is now an elf.
Does he look dead to me?
No.
Okay, then I'm throwing my knives at him.
That's what you said you were doing.
Yes.
We already know this.
I'm just making sure. And then that's a 12.
Okay, you get him with 3.
Okay. So...
And he actually failed his check to find you, so he's not aware that you're in the room.
Cool. So he takes... Let's get the calculator out.
He's dead.
He has true seeing.
Yeah,
He has true seeing, but
I'm
true
not
seeing doesn't...
invisible.
He's not invisible, he's just...
He would just truly see me as a rug.
True seeing only...
So he's just like
That...
Bear seeks honey!
Okay, so... Up front, this is just the initial damage.
Sure.
Is 144.
Okay.
And then we'll add an additional 18
Rogues.
to
OP.
that.
An additional 18.
OP.
Yeah.
Shut up, Magus.
It's true.
162. And then it's 1d4 and 2d6. It's 10, 11. It's 173, and then plus...
Your main weapon, does that have an adamantine quality?
Oh shit, it does.
Does your off weapon have an adamantine quality?
It is mithril.
Okay. How many of those hits were with your main weapons?
Yes, 2 of them.
Okay. And one of them was with the other?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. What was the damage that you rolled for that?
For which one? The adamantine or the mithril?
Just each
This
roll.
is a surprise round, ladies and gentlemen.
Each roll? Okay,
Yep.
so
Yep.
48 for each one at the base. For the adamantine, it is a 96 plus 10 plus 12.
Including the sneak attack damage that you mentioned earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's 118.
Okay. Plus...
That's with the adamantine knife that I hit twice.
Okay.
And then the other knife, which is mithril, that's 48 plus 1 plus 6, which is a 55, plus 1, which is a 56.
Okay.
I want to
Did you
do
kill this
damage
guy?
like that.
No. We didn't.
I might have healed him.
How's he look?
He looks pretty fucked up. I'm gonna get out my calculator.
I'm assuming adamantine either does reduce damage or no damage.
Beep, 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 yeah.
Well, I didn't think of that one through, so. I probably could have gotten away with throwing some silver daggers at him. Could have thrown a sap at him. Oh!
No, returning sap.
Returning sap.
I can't believe that.
What?
What?
Is he alive?
No, how much HP he has.
Yeah, it's crazy. I read through all those. I was like, holy shit.
No, how much HP he has left.
Yeah.
You can act in this surprise round.
Confirming we don't like either of them.
No, we don't like either of them.
Either of them.
I say that.
If you're doing anything AoE, I'm right next to the wizard.
Either of them.
We don't like either of them.
Either of them. Okay, how far away is Copernicus?
However, one has magic and one does not.
They both have magic.
They
Yeah,
both
both
have
magic.
How far away is Copernicus?
Beep, beep,
Carnage?
yeah.
Copernicus.
The king?
Yeah.
He is about 25 feet away.
Not anymore, he's not.
Not anymore, he's not.
Swing and a miss.
No.
No.
I'm going to teleport behind him and make a ranged touch attack.
Nothing personal.
Oh wait, no, not a ranged touch attack.
Just a touch attack.
Just a
wasn't
touch attack. Yeah.
Oh, is this finger of death?
I hit.
it? Nat 20?
No, 18.
No,
18.
okay.
Okay.
think I hit.
Plus
A
his
lot.
bonuses.
Yeah. So that's 12d6.
Uh-oh. Oh no, that should be fine.
Shake, shake, shake.
He has to make a fort save.
Okay.
Which will probably pass.
Yeah, probably.
He passes.
22, I think.
Got saves for days.
Fortitude saves for you
So he
guys.
takes 3. What?
Oh, it's not half or something? Well, what
Yeah,
are you
it's-
casting, anyways?
It's 3d6 instead of 12.
Oh,
On a save.
huh.
What did you cast? You never actually said what you did.
That's a heck of a thing.
He's
I know.
casting Touch of Death.
9.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
Plus 11, 22,
That's a pretty
23.
dire save.
It's a big dick, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say my phantasmal killer
Yep,
and
so I
everything. It's the
cast
same
Slay
thing.
Living.
It's either you
Teleport
die
behind him.
or 3d6.
Alright,
Okay,
initiative.
initiatives.
Lights up and-
Everybody kind of looks around. Is that necromancy? How about that one?
So my prepared action will be the first thing I do. Is that how that works?
What prepared action did you prepare?
I just prepared conditional curse.
How long does it take?
It's a standard action.
I don't think you mentioned preparing that.
No, because I said I prepare an action, and then we just talked about Liam's knife, so I was like, okay.
It's true. Liam cuts people off.
No, not at all. I just didn't
Zoom down
follow
the
it up
highway.
because I didn't know if I was supposed to state what it was.
What is your conditional curse?
My conditional curse is aimed at Carnage. Yeah, that's his name. And that for the next year and a day, he must put all of his willpower into killing the Judar in the room, and that if every second that he doesn't spend trying to attack him, he'll I don't know how the wording goes, but
He takes a -2 penalty to his charisma.
Yeah.
Conditional curse, everybody.
Oh, is it?
Okay. What's
I think it's
the
-4,
save?
actually.
What's the save for that?
I think it's -4.
It's a will save.
Okay.
What
What's
is,
the
Will
DC?
will negates.
what is the level of the spell and your casting modifier?
You passed.
Okay.
He passed.
All right.
Is there any effect on a save? No?
It's probably like half.
Saving throws will negates spell
Negates.
resistance.
It's
Yes.
Okay.
That's fine. I throwing something out there.
That's okay. I need some initiatives. Coming around.
Well, Zach got
Morgan,
it
what's your
still.
initiative?
18.
18. Zhul.
9.
9. Silver.
15.
15. Victus.
18.
18. You get the star.
17.
17.
Oh, great.
What? You're on 17.
0.
28.
28.
Frickin' 28.
17.
Shit.
17.
I have +3, so I think I'll go before you.
Yes.
Yes.
He has a -1.
Yes.
Yes.
24.
24. Bad guys.
I'll never catch you. What, you don't want to tell us?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really nice if you
I'm
told
not
us.
gonna do that.
37.
Probably.
14.
Oh, yeah.
Cocked eye.
Well, it went right into my die holder on the. But it was up. It was upright. I'm gonna keep it.
And it begins. Yeah. Yeah.
Here comes the death.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I read that page earlier.
Gonna give me just a moment to rearrange these numbers. Starting from the top,
Kill that man.
Griff. Below Griff, Vali. Below Vali, Victus. Below Victus is Morgrim. Below Morgrim is Havok. Below Havok is the Doctor. Below the Doctor is Silver. Below Silver is Judar.
What?
Okay.
How low did you
I
roll?
guess they really fucked up.
Would you roll a 1?
And below Judar is Carnage.
Well, this fight might.
And below Carnage is Zhul.
Okay, I'm probably
Is that
looking
everyone?
out
1,
the window.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is the coachman doing
8.
anything?
Yeah, the coachman can do some things too.
Coachman is the overpowered guy.
Coachman's got a coach gun.
Back from the future.
He's a cavalier.
What up?
Time
I
for
think
some
it's
burst
too-
damage.
The coachman actually goes last.
Blow all cooldowns.
Wow. You know what?
Classic
Out the
Joe
window.
dice.
Those are my dice right there. Nothing but low rolls when I need them, and high rolls when it's a bartender.
Badass bartender.
The bartender was
Um,
the most impressive.
Vali. No.
No.
Griff.
Always Griff.
Always Griff.
If I try to move away, that provokes, right? Even though I'm invisible?
You kind of. Oh.
No, I'm
wearing
invisible.
your jacket of.
Because
Yes.
I just made it very...
Yeah, you'll provoke.
I'll provoke. Okay.
Unless you
Supernatural
fly
abilities provoke?
No.
So I can teleport 5 feet away, 10 feet away, be better.
You've used up teleport today.
Have I? No, I haven't.
Because you teleported to...
I have 110. I've used 80.
Okay.
I have 111. 110?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You got some teleport left.
Yeah, I got a little left. I've been keeping track.
Alright.
So I'll just use up the rest of it then. So I have
30.
30. So I'll get to like the edge of the room.
Okay.
And then I will probably shoot some light. Shoot some light at the Magus. Okay. This is a touch attack. It's close enough. And
You're shooting light at the Magus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I didn't hear you.
Okay. What's that?
I don't know.
Chaos Warrior?
That's sort of what I imagine Carnage like. I won't post that because it's not my art.
Does Carnage,
Nor his.
Does Carnage pull out his blade and go, Southlanders? Wait, hold on.
Ah, I see you're discovering my originality.
He's the north.
Oh, that's bad.
Are there any giants around here?
Maybe.
No. Well, actually, yeah, we ran into rock giants.
Yeah.
How about that chaos, huh?
Yeah, I'll do searing light on them. So this is a ray.
So when did you realize I was playing a Warhammer Fantasy roleplay character in Pathfinder?
Touch attack.
You shit at everything, gets hurt a lot.
And also it went crazy.
It goes crazy.
Yeah.
Over 25 for range touch on him. Judar.
Touch him.
I touch him. Touch him all over.
A little hand.
I need D8s. I got
How many D8s do you need?
5. I just need one more.
I misspoke earlier when I said that Carnage takes out a sword. He takes out a whip.
Yep.
Okay, I figured he would have rings. That's why I got the fuck out. That was shitty. 16. 25 damage.
He dies.
Nice.
So you blast this guy, and he just sort of croaks up a bunch of blood and falls
all over Havok. Right back to the third episode when I was getting covered in the
You
goop
just killed my
monsters.
dude.
He incinerates.
Yep. And now it's Vali's turn.
So you just killed Judar for me. Oh, come on.
That's cold.
Sick as fuck. I'm not touching you.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even that
You're
bad.
sick. I'm not even that bad.
Upon the death of Judar, you are met with an insightful bit of knowledge. You catch a glimpse at his spellbook.
Oh, God.
And you can see that knowledge abounds in that spellbook.
That's just going to be something in the back of my head now.
The end of the battle is just gone. Using his rope trick.
That's not going to go away anymore.
Earth shape just consumes the book.
I'm going to guess, since you took care of that, I'm going to go towards Carnage. Thank you. And I'm going to use swift action to send my sword at him with Dancing Sword, and then I'm going to attack him as well.
Sure.
Oh, I'm throwing stuff at me. Uh, 19 for the dance, or not, 29 to hit him with the Dancing Sword.
That misses.
Okay.
29 misses?
You got 2 touchies.
Yeah, that's not touch. And 29 again, so that would have missed. And my attack now, which I'm going to have to do a touch now that I know my sword won't hit him. I'm going to do a touch attack through my sword, so that's going to be Frigid Touch. So Spell Strike with my sword.
It's really high saves.
Doesn't
Just so you know.
Okay.
30 with a touch attack.
You touch it.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't put the thing on the other guy. That's alright, I'll put it on. Every time I do it,
No.
stuff on them, and I forgot to do it.
I mean, he's dead.
Yeah.
So. So effectively, what's happened so far is
35 damage, 25 of which is cold damage. I don't know if that makes a difference.
fucking. So the door bursts open and Dr. Campus walks in, and the coach walks in, and then a bear rug in the corner just goes, "Surprise, motherfucker!" Just throws a bunch of daggers, and then you just see like purple haze appear around behind the guy, and just like. And then it like jumps back and you see a beam of light hit the guy and he just evaporates.
Okay.
We got you back, man.
Victus, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to do 2 things because it's a swift action. I'm going to summon my 5 clones, Shadow Jutsu.
You can do that?
No, he's got 2 clones in there, his scarf.
Nice try.
Believe it.
Nice try.
All right, yell out, believe it. So that's a swift action. And then can I move up next to what's his face?
Carnage?
Yes.
That'll provoke
You're
an attack
far
of
away
opportunity.
from Carnage.
How far?
You're like 60 feet away from him.
60 feet. Okay, I'm going to move to 40 feet away from him. No, to 30 feet away from him.
Okay.
And then... Is anybody threatening him?
Carnage?
Yeah.
Oh, did you move all the way to him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Are you and your sword threatening him?
Both of us are, yes.
That's gang. That's a gang up.
You don't have the feat that lets you
Ranged gang up?
ranged. Yeah, there's a feat for that.
Okay. I guess I'll just fucking throw a knife at him.
Another knife.
It's the same knife. Wait. I wonder if this guy's got the same adamantine bullshit.
Resistance.
Alright, I'll throw my...
What's he wearing? It's not a completely solid adamantium full-plate armor with armor spikes, is it?
Yeah, what is he wearing?
That's what it is.
Alright, well, that's good to know. I'm going to throw a single...
Living goes through it.
No, I'm going to throw a single, my mithril dagger of returning.
Of returning.
Oh. Does a 22 hit him?
No.
Alright. That's my turn.
Okay. Morgrim.
Awesome. I will move up to touch him. This sounds so terrible.
I want to touch him.
He's gonna whip you.
Yep.
Ooh.
He's gonna whip you.
Good.
I was going to say, will that provide an opportunity?
It's going to whip it.
Was it gonna what?
I said, would that provide a
Provoke.
opportunity? Well, clearly.
Yeah.
Alright,
What's
so,
your class?
24.
You get hit.
Okay, how much?
Oh yeah, that's the nasty whip.
No, but you better put some stuff on.
I
You
do.
can make it a vorpal whip.
Yeah, because there's slashing damage. Yeah. Oh shit, that's what I gotta do. I gotta get a vorpal whip.
Decapitates people.
I was gonna say that's the sword right now that's attacking him, but I didn't hit him with a 29 on it. Ugh.
Again.
Alright.
I've got my backup character
You
already.
guys got like 6 more sessions?
Down on a subplot.
Get it
Alright,
back
let's go.
in.
Well, we're a lot closer to the.
The Selkies.
Is advancing an attack of opportunity thing?
So the first 5 feet that you advance into, it's not, but then everyone after is.
Okay, I was very close.
But he gets it, so he gets a bonus damage when someone's advancing on him. Is that what it is?
Hmm?
Advancing is from another book. It's not from the core book. I don't think. I'm not familiar. With
Oh, no,
it.
advancing is if you hit someone with the weapon, you can then move 5 feet towards them.
Oh. Okay.
How'd you get up to him without getting attacked?
You didn't say anything.
Oh,
You take 15 damage from him.
okay.
More gain or more grim?
More grim.
Aha! Ooh.
So close.
Alright. Same thing that Griff did. Slay living, so he has to make a fortitude saving throw, which I'm sure he'll make.
You have Slay?
How did you know that?
Are you a kind of paladin?
Okay, so I only do 3.
She's a shaman. Paladin. Shaman.
Kind of breaks the rules.
So,
Got a lot of people here casting spells that are questionable.
Oh wait, plus 1
mean,
Dr.
caster.
Hippocampus.
And yet somehow the most questionable is Fireball.
So 14.
What about my fireball?
25.
Fireball's so simple, so clean.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if it's clean.
It was instant
More
for most of the people.
It was what for most?
It was instant. It just
I
evaporated.
don't know if that makes it better.
It is. It was gone in a second. Not even a millisecond.
Remember when Alderaan blows up and Obi-Wan Kenobi goes and all the voices were silenced in an instant? And that makes it okay.
Yeah, we're totally cool with the Empire now. They did it quick.
It was perfectly...
Havok!
My turn?
Yes.
Alright. So how many people are surrounding him?
Um,
Like a bunch, right?
4.
So
Two.
Cone of Cold is probably out.
yeah, 2 people are around him.
Well, he's there, I'm there.
And
He's
it's
close.
It's just 2.
Alright. I'm gonna shout. Because I've taken stock of the situation, right? So I'm gonna shout, Hippocampus! My sword! And I'll delay a charge.
Delay a charge.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for him to throw me my sword, and then I'll charge. That's my plan. I have to wait until the end of initiative to get to Dr. Hippocampus, though.
All right.
Should be me next.
And if he only throws it within 15 feet of me, I'm willing to whip it to me with the whip, because I can grab things with a whip.
Are you going to say that this sword...
Doctor, it's your turn.
There's other things I want to do, but okay.
What you could do is use your mind powers with the sword.
That's one thing.
My sword.
Yes, that's one thing. Alright, I wanted to use a standard action to drink a potion. Now,
Oh man, shit's really popping off.
Since I'm not making an attack with my Mind Blade, can that be used as like my move to Mind Blade just
Yeah.
the sword to him?
Sure.
Sure.
Cool. I drink a potion then, and then Mind Blade the sword to you.
Upon retrieving your sword, you can execute your delayed charge. Cool.
I really like him just like
Come on.
intense actions going on. I'm gonna kill him!
That-
Dr. Hippocampus!
I rolled a 19 on the die. That threatens a critical. It is a total of 39.
That's a hit.
Or actually, it'd be 2 more because it's a charge. So let's see if I can confirm it.
This is the thing that...
That is a 16 plus 22, so 38. Does that hit?
That confirms a
That
critical.
confirms a critical. And I am large. So there you go. And then 2
I
more.
said that my sword was a tool of justice, not to be used in anger.
Don't roll critical damage for this.
Don't roll.
Don't roll critical damage for it.
Oh, that's right.
What a twist.
Because that's... Yeah,
But you know, this isn't my sword.
12, 13, 14, 15, 25. And he needs to make a DC 2, no, not 2, Jesus. DC 14 wisdom save, or he has to attack an ally.
He saves.
He doesn't have an ally anymore.
It kicks the dust.
And I now have more rounds of rage than when I started.
Cool. Oh yeah, because you got the rage blade.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Warbringer. Oh, and I need to take 1d6 of damage back from that. 1 more. 1. Wow.
Havok and the rage blade.
No, 3. Because it's...
Are we the rage blades? No, it's a rage blade.
Alright, that's my turn. My delayed turn.
It looks like he's doing that.
Well, I just want to... I can't remember if charging provokes attack of opportunity.
I think it specifically doesn't.
I think
It doesn't provoke
against the guy
target.
you're charging.
Yeah, it doesn't provoke against the target.
That's what I remember, but I can't see it here. But I'll go with that. Okay. Doctor took his turn. Silver.
Oh yeah.
You exist.
I'm gonna take a punch. Now I can hit.
I'm gonna activate my armor. The actual core of
The globe of invulnerability?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna move. How far is you? How far away is you?
Oh boy.
From you, he's about 30 feet.
And his range is 15, huh? That's what I've been seeing. It's the whip distance.
You'll probably not get hit.
Alright, I'm gonna move up to like 4 squares away from him. What? This?
Oh,
That just seems weird. Anyways.
You're like an evangelical preacher. You gotta.
And then I move up on him! I move up! So 4 squares away, so I'm outside of his range.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use a quicken shield of faith on myself.
Sure.
And that's my turn.
Alright.
So your AC is now 50?
The immovable rod, or immovable rock, moves up.
Scurries his 5 feet of movement per
Judar's turn. Carnage's turn.
Yeah.
Dust in the wind. All he is dust in the wind.
He reforms at his phylactery.
Oh, is he?
He's not that.
No, probably not. I hope not. God, I hope not. Lich. Lich, please. It's always funny.
Can you use whips on someone who's right next to you?
Yes, he can, because he's got whip mastery, and improved whip mastery.
That's what it lets you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Among other things.
Alright. He's gonna whip you, Havok. Whip you real good.
He's also got the armor spikes on his armor.
Is that just for when... Oh, that's he can attack with the armor spikes. Yeah. He's not gonna do that, though. He's gonna whip you.
Okay.
Good old whipping.
It is a better whip. Actually, he's surrounded with people, so he could use the cloak thing and hit
Don't give him advice.
Come on, this is a cool fight. Let it be a cool fight. I want to kill Morgan again. Oh, I mean Morgrim.
It's gonna be me.
What is your armor class?
Mine?
Yep.
It's currently 18.
It's gonna hit you.
Alright.
Let me...
He takes 2 damage back.
Okay.
It'll add up.
I've got a question. If he also had that kind of armor, would it reflect back onto you as well?
No, because that's not armor, that's my body.
Well, if he had a similar,
Effect?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
If 2 spiked objects hit each other, do they just instantly die?
We're solving all of life's riddles today. First, the tree in the forest.
Unless one of them has DR. In which case, if something
Why
touches
DR?
it explodes. Like a spike ball from Kirby.
All right.
I am large size right now.
Very large.
You take 90 damage
Ooh.
That's not actually that big of a problem.
over the course of 4 attacks, so you can subtract.
So minus... I
That
have
would
10,
kill me.
15, 20.
Holy
So
smokes.
90 damage minus 20 is 70 damage. What was the change? It was 93?
90 flat.
Just 90 flat, so just 70 flat. Minus 32. Oh my god, fucking math.
What are you doing?
Zhul, it's your turn.
Alright, so...
Shoot that guy, man.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I bet his fortitude is going to outdo my big arrows. I can do a lot of damage.
Zhul, I'm going to interrupt you. While he's whipping you...
Hang on, that was 4 attacks, so he needs 3 more, dice back. 4 damage, and 3 damage back.
Okay.
Math.
While he's whipping you, he's screaming out, "You're a dog, Havok! You're gonna die like a dog!"
Aww.
And, he really starts lashing into you.
He's mean.
It's cowing me, actually.
You can go.
Alright, so, so he's wearing a full plate of armor. So hitting with a bow is probably not going to be... Actually, you know what? Let's try it. Let's try hitting with...
You got any special bows?
I got some special arrows.
special
I got a
bows
seeking
in there?
arrow, an explosive arrow. I'm not going to use explosive arrow because I'm probably hit one of our guys. You know what? Let's just let's try using this goblinoid arrow. So if he meets a DC of 20 fortitude, if he gets below that, that means it deals 50 damage. I have a feeling he is, but I'm gonna try once. And I get 2 attacks, so let's try this once. 16 plus 8 is 24.
You're probably going to add more to that, because I bet you also add your dex when you're shooting a bow.
Yeah.
To hit.
And then whatever bonus your bow has.
So that was the bonus. That was the attack bonus of that. So that would be
Just do his math for me.
24, 27. Yeah, so that's 27.
It's like a level 3 bow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so
We
this,
got it.
this is actually pretty bad.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time since you got it.
Holy sh... So I have a feeling it doesn't hit.
No,
It was
doesn't.
decent when you got
Okay,
it.
then how about this? I'll use a seeking arrow. Because that automatically hits.
For your second attack?
Yeah, I'll just use a seeking arrow because that will automatically hit, and all of my spells that could actually do some damage I can't get access to, so screw it.
Did his first attack hit? Sorry.
No, it didn't.
With 27?
With a 27, no. So, let me erase one of those guys. So let me shoot him with a seeking arrow, and that will do. D10 plus 4. Sorry. Yeah, it's actually really underpowered. Yeah, because that only does 6 damage.
75.
Unless that is a critical hit, because it's a seeking arrow. And I get avalanche sight. Nope.
He chalk.
Yes,
that's a guaranteed 6 that we wouldn't have gotten if it was a will save. So.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
really underpowered.
Look, honey, we got that like 5 levels ago.
That is true.
How much damage was that?
6. And then I'm going to guess run towards a window.
You don't do that
jump,
game.
Don't jump.
Don't do that game, man.
Go get a new gun.
As you strike him, a flurry of fire erupts from around him.
Oh no.
Yep. And then it's the coachman's turn. The coachman comes running forward towards Havok. In a charge, he draws one of his weapons, a sword.
Probably.
Yeah, I guess it's a sword. It's like it's a weapon. And he charges into the battle, and attacks.
If he dies.
What's he attacking with?
He's attacking with a longsword, but the longsword goes whipping out of his hand, and he just sort of stumbles down, and off goes this fancy-looking hat, and beside you is Doom. He's stumbled and caught back up to his feet, standing next to you.
The fear that had crept into Havok with the whip, and the sort of dragging him back to his childhood thing, vanishes instantly. And with a grin, like a genuinely pleased to see him grin, cuts through this manic rage that he has, and he's like, "Brother, I thought I lost you."
I was always there, and I brought the cart.
Doom, you owe me money.
Back to the top, Griff.
Griff.
Man Bun Pat is calling me.
What was it? Oh, what was that?
The guy I used to work with.
Why?
I don't know.
Answer it.
He's hitting you up.
Late night call?
Booty call.
What do you call him?
He might be right near my house, probably drunk off his ass by
Hey
now.
man, I liked your butt.
I need help.
The coachman takes some damage from that attack. He takes a lot of damage from that attack. How much HP do you have?
Me?
Yeah.
Left or total?
No, total.
My total is 103.
Okay.
I did not. Oh, actually, do you want me to go and get Doom out of my folder?
Sam was planning on playing.
Is he a level 11 Cavalier?
No, I think he might be level 9.
Well, I'm just sort of going for it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, I guess I'll hit him with a searing light as well.
Okay.
Range touch. 18 plus a lot.
So that means
You got
it.
him.
Will save, and it takes half of whatever the effect was.
I need D8s again.
Cool. Ties for the church.
Still not great. 5, 9, 19. $26 damage.
Okay. You gonna do anything else?
Maintain my distance.
Alrighty. Vali.
I'm going to try to do 2 things here.
Okay.
I'm going to grab what was the stone figure of the head that shrank down in my pocket,
Okay.
Oh god.
and I'm going to throw it up above him.
Do
And then
not.
Why?
Because it'll
I'm
crush
right
everybody around.
there.
Oh, you're right there?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
touching.
I thought you said you weren't
Isn't
going
he
to
right
be
there
there
too?
because you
Hold
didn't
on,
want to
hold
get hit.
4 people are right there.
Yeah.
5 people
The
are
only way
right
to
there.
get him is to touch him.
That's the exact reason why I didn't use explosive arrows.
Yeah, there's a lot of people around him.
All right, never mind. I'll just cast lightning
not
bolt through him. No one's
Also-
behind him, right?
Behind?
You're not behind him, are you now? Because I don't need to hit you with a
Well,
lightning
there are
bolt
people
again.
in front of him too. He's effectively surrounded by.
Yeah, but I was in the front first because I was the first one to go over there to him.
He was.
Are you right next to him?
Yeah, I was right in front of him. The only reason he didn't attack me is because, well, him.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, you can get him with that.
As long as...
Make a concentration check. Or defensive casting check.
Ooh. That's probably going to be close. It's 4 plus... 18.
Lightning bolt is a third. No, you cannot cast this constant. So you take a whipping.
I take a whipping.
What's your armor class?
24.
Uh-oh.
You get it. And
I'm going to spend an Arcana to make it 30. It's an immediate action. I can do it.
You get it.
I still get hit? What do you hit? Like a 31 with my luck?
No,
They're so overpowered.
Way high.
he's got a really high.
But they do
Because
like
he's got
100 damage.
19.
So it's flat. Kill someone immediately
The sword's still going to attack.
You're gonna have to make a concentration check now,
Why?
and the DC of that concentration check is 15 plus a number plus
Okay.
20.
What am I doing? For what check is this?
A concentration check is a D20 plus your caster level plus your spell caster ability.
High 20.
We're level 11 and the casters still don't know how to cast defensively.
28.
We haven't done too much of it, actually. I was going to say, can someone...
Do I get to add my do I get to add my combat casting ability modifier, or it's a feat?
No, that's just for combat casting
Okay.
or for defensive casting.
What about uncanny concentration? Uncanny concentration.
I think you can add that one.
So that's another +4, so I'm in the 30s now.
Okay. I'll say that you save. You take 15 damage, but you're able to cast the lightning bolt, and so you can roll that damage. Ooh.
It would be a reflex save, I'm assuming?
Yeah, he actually failed that reflex save.
Wow.
Huh?
This man's not very reflexive.
I think he did. What's your third level save?
19.
Yeah, he failed by 1 point.
Hollywood Jack. Stuck in my head.
So 37, and then I still need to roll for the dancing sword.
Okay.
We already said 29 doesn't hit, right?
That does not.
It's a vorpal weapon, and I rolled a 19. Fuck. 35.
Isn't that a
34, sorry.
Is that
Not with a vorpal weapon.
Oh, okay.
It is a scimitar, which technically makes it critical, but it doesn't do the vorpal abilities.
That's fine, but it's still a.
It's still a critical, but I got to roll for the crit.
Well, what is your bonus to that? Of 19 plus...
15.
That's not...
34.
That's 34? Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't crit. I failed on the crit.
Okay. So you hit him with one attack?
Yep. 14 damage from just the sword alone.
Okay. Victus.
Yep.
It's your turn.
All right. I'm going to. Is there an empty space to the side of this man?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to slide in. I'm going to do acrobatics to avoid his whip.
Sure. Make a check. You gotta make a check on that one.
Isn't it? I have to just get above a 16.
Oh, yeah, you're not moving through his square. You're moving up to it.
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
You can make it. You got it.
I did it.
Yep.
I beat it by 5. All right, and then I'm going to. So all my shadow clones are around him. My shadow jutsu, who also did little flips and jives and jukes.
Yeah.
And then we're all 3 of us going to make. I'll do an attack.
Okay.
Just a regular old single stab.
You got it. It is a sneak attack.
Yep.
You're flanking.
Ooh, that's a 32.
You hit him.
All right. Now I actually have to roll my sneak And this is with my my mithril dagger. I'd already been establishing that I'm not using my adamantine one because. Okay. That is a. $14, 20, 25, 26, 30, plus 6 plus 1. So that's a 37. 37 damage.
Okay. More grim.
Alright. As my swift action, I'm going to heal myself. What kind of action is a smite?
It's just a thing that happens when you make an attack.
Right.
A melee attack.
A melee. Is inflict serious wounds? No, it's not.
That's a spell.
That's a spell. It's okay. Which is worse? Inflict serious wounds or probably smiting?
How big is this room?
Cathedral ceilings.
You could probably summon your horse.
Just right underneath me, stand on it, get the double.
It's a standard action.
Can I stand
Just
it?
knock him right
It's a standard
off.
action to summon a horse.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay. What's the best way to do this? I think continuing to give him damage. I'll go with the inflict serious wounds. So we'll save if he fails. I just only do half the damage, which I'm assuming he's going to pass.
What's your DC?
I would also like to point out, I am very hurt.
Yeah, 90 whipping damage will do that to you.
What's the DC?
Also,
You're my priority.
Vali is
Where am I
also
looking for
very
that?
hurt.
Sorry.
What level is the spell, and what's your bonus?
Okay.
I
It
got
is a
90
level
something
3
hit
spell.
He drinks some
Okay.
potions.
Oh, did he? Okay.
And I look at my bonus based on where my spells charts are.
Now, based on your casting bonus, whatever your casting skill is, wisdom.
I
Oh,
have no idea what you just said.
gosh, I know this. Sorry. Oh, it's gonna say it in the spell, right?
It won't say it in the description of the spell.
No? Okay.
What's your casting modifier? Is it wisdom?
It's either wisdom or intelligence, right?
It's one of those two, or charisma.
Okay. I don't know.
You're a shaman. It's
Okay.
wisdom.
Okay.
It's always been wisdom.
Okay.
It's the one you put all your points into.
It's the highest one you've got.
It is not the highest one I've got. But
Really?
okay.
Why? Needs to be your highest one.
Because
What is that number?
14. And the modifier is 2.
Okay, so he saves.
Okay. So I'm going to do half, which I knew anyway. $18. That's the total damage.
And he takes half of that.
No, I already minus the half.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was trying to make it easier for you.
All right. You gonna do anything else? You have a move action left.
Yeah, if I move away, will that provide an...
5-foot step, but that'll still be within his reach.
Okay, but can I get closer to you to heal you next turn?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm large, so you're probably already next to me.
Yeah, I think you're already next to him.
Okay. If I'm already next to him, I won't move. But if I need to move 5 foot, I would.
Okay.
Or will.
Havok.
Havok. All right. I will make 4 attacks, 3 with Warbringer and 1 with my face.
Okay.
As is my wont and privilege. All right. First one is plus 20. It's a 15. That threatens a critical for a total of 35. Does that hit? All right. And then the confirming it does a 34.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a crit. You can see if that's actually a crit.
Yes, I can.
Second one. I'm going to guess a 21 does not hit.
That is a critical. 21 does not hit.
Okay. And I'm going to guess that a 22 does not hit.
It does not.
Now my face.
Yep.
14 does not hit. All right, so just 1 hit. It's an actual critical, dealing critical damage. and he needs to make a DC 14 save. Nine, 19, 24 plus 20 is 44 damage.
44?
44 damage.
What's your weapon?
It is a falchion warbringer. I need to take 2 d6 back. It's a large falchion, and it's got vicious on it. So that's where a lot of this extra damage is coming from. That's also why I'm taking 6 damage.
Okay. So you wind up with this baseball
69 hit points, by the way.
with this baseball swing, and you lob off Carnish's head, and his crown goes tinking to the ground. It sort of spins out into the middle of the room and settles onto the ground. His body is sort of just standing up. It's like about to fall down.
Kick it. Sparta, kick it.
Yeah.
Kick it.
All right, I will kick it down if I can.
All right, you do.
I stomp on it, actually. I'm large size. Just
Yep. He's dead.
Whew. Well,
Alright. Make sure that crown doesn't touch his head anymore. That's important.
I go over and pick up his head.
Put it on.
Like you
Throw
can
it out the
regenerate from
window.
decapitation.
Do you want this?
Toss it towards me. I'm near the window.
Actually, yeah, I would take the crown and I would present it to Doom.
Do you guys want this head?
Toss it to me. I'm by the window.
Doom apprehensively touches this crown, but he can feel, and you can feel when you touch the crown. Are you good?
I am chaotic neutral.
Okay. And you can still feel it. This thing is evil. This thing's evil, and when you touch it, it like starts cussing you out with bad vibes. It doesn't talk, it just has bad vibes. And Doom doesn't take it. Instead, he throws it to the ground. And he says, "The crown was in our blood all along, Doom. Havok. I'm Doom." And before you are the shattered corpses of the 2 tyrants.
Are the guards going to be okay with this?
They should.
You guys didn't really make any noise.
They're still outside.
The king
Where's
has,
this blood
the king has returned.
Yeah, there are some lasers and stuff. I think we should, because we're all here,
This whole situation has me confused.
we need to have a conversation.
We just meandered into a kingdom and then killed the king.
I mean, this went well.
I would say that we stormed a kingdom
We did not
and
storm-
returned the king.
I would
Have it.
Hang on.
I think Havok is fair.
You were bumbling up until about 5 minutes ago.
I walk up to Havok. And
I'm not too worried about execution.
You did great, Havok.
You did good.
You did great.
You did good.
All according to plan.
I think right now, when we're talking about what just happened, the situation in which we just murdered the fuck out of 2 evil people is fine. We need to talk about a different situation.
How hurt are you?
Yeah, how
I'm like at 69 hit points out of 103.
Everybody stand in my path of
Out of
glory.
how much?
At 103.
Everyone gets 50 HP.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't take any
I have cancer.
I didn't take any damage either.
Don't ask where it comes from.
No, it's just 10 turns of standing in Path of Glory.
Oh, yeah.
Or greater Path of Glory.
That sounds good. I was about to jump out that window.
We'll probably find a hole
Why are
in the
you
wall.
obsessed with jumping out the window?
Because I am squishy and I
I
can't
believe
do
they killed him
shit.
so easily.
Well, you get a bow.
What do you mean?
Oh,
The
good.
guards are on our side.
Look
We
at you
killed
just
the
throwing
bad guys.
that.
No, if tables got started getting
Well,
turned, all
Zhul-
I could do is what?
Put it this way. I did nothing.
You gave him
No,
the
you
sword.
took a
I
real...
gave him a sword.
Yeah,
And you drank a potion.
Yep.
Drink a potion. I'm
What
not sure
was
what
the
that potion
potion?
was.
What?
What was the potion?
Dr. Hippocrates just looks a little bigger.
He
Oh.
looks a little
A
bigger.
little bigger.
Full strength? Full strength?
So with my vast knowledge of magical
kinda look a little
stuff,
bigger.
In large, you should be an entire size category bigger.
I want to
person.
investigate the corpses. Bring
Okay.
magical goods.
Oh, there's a lot of magical goods.
Oh my
want some.
god. You
I
have no
got the
idea.
notebook.
Wait, hold on, guys. I know we're all here looting and stuff, but we do need to have this conversation right now.
Alright, what is it?
You can have it while I'm looting.
Okay.
Zhul, cast silence on Victus.
I can't. I used up all my level 2 spells trying to bring him back.
Okay. So
Anybody else know silence?
a member of this party happened to have murdered about 15 innocent hobgoblins.
No one said they're innocent.
This is very true.
In the middle of a room.
Hold on.
Good thing I'm not a
Before
paladin.
anything else, Doom. Say our names.
You are Lycan, and I don't remember my name.
It's Vulcan.
Vulcan.
All right.
I'm glad
It is good.
Is that the first time we're knowing that?
Then I will stride over. I'll stride over to the. I'm assuming there's a big double door that leads out into the drop down where there's guards milling about at the bottom, right?
It's not even really a double door. The stairs just sort of go up into this loft.
I go to this bit, and I imagine also that there's some great acoustics here, so your voice will echo throughout the whole city if you shout down to this chamber a decree.
It will, but hang on.
Free stuff.
Griff, you can feel something fucking weird happens right now. You can feel time getting fucked with right now. Yeah. Like, you can see...
Is the Terminator coming?
Like, you can see that someone's just skipped time. Like, to you, it looks like things shift backwards for a moment, and then shift forwards. And in that instant, before all of you, is a stark, naked Judar. Just completely naked, dripping with dripping with ooze.
What do you mean, right? Oh, about its phylactery?
No, that it's
Terminator.
Dripping with ooze, and he's got Atlas in a clenched fist, like a big fucking force fist, and he's crushing Atlas. No.
Sorry.
And you can make a will save.
Me?
Yep. Or sorry, a fortitude save.
A fortitude save.
Yes.
Right, that's even better. Because I rolled an 18.
Okay.
My fortitude save is a plus 10, so a 28.
A 28. You save, but only by a little.
Thank God you changed it to fortitude.
I'll say. You before you, Judar's standing there. He's hovering above the ground. There's all sorts of, like, magical energy whipping around through the air. He's crushing Atlas in this crushing hand. And he screams out, Havok! I'm gonna rip you to pieces! And, he casts a spell on you, which you shrug off. Only just, it was polymorph. I was gonna get you.
I was gonna catch it.
Initiative's not over yet. It's Dr. Hippocampus.
Oh, great.
Doctor!
Was
Wait,
that
Atlas,
a surprise one?
Atlas is being held?
Not really.
Atlas is being held?
Yes.
Liberating command?
Okay.
I was gonna say, did you just skip a turn?
No, it's immediate.
Ah. Yeah,
And I didn't use the quicken spell last turn. Or I didn't even have my turn.
that's true.
Ooh. Fucking A. Atlas just like, woo! Right out of this thing.
Just wispy.
Yeah, he gets out. And,
Is there a cigarette in his mouth?
no, he doesn't have a cigarette. But he joins the initiative at the end of the initiative. So, Doctor.
Alright, I will mind sword his ass.
Yeah!
No! Confirm it.
Wait! You have a reroll.
Yeah, I do. Is 13 plus 18?
Is he evil?
He's also naked.
You could probably...
I'm gonna throw the smite on this.
Yeah, you can just smite him.
A 13 plus an 18?
19.
He is naked.
2.
Yeah, you get him. This
plus,
guy's got no armor
Plus a
defense
21, actually.
right now.
So if I'm gonna smite him.
Yeah, you got him.
Is he evil?
Oh, yeah, he's evil.
Okay. Then I'll throw the second attack on that.
Oh man, I thought you
Oh.
that was four.
Second one doesn't get
just
it.
like
Well, unless he gets
He's got
15.
no armor on him.
Does an 18 hit?
looks like this fight is just kind of over.
Yes.
Then both hit.
Yeah, he's got no armor. He's naked, man.
So I'm gonna take 2d6 here. Ooh. He's not an evil outsider, is he?
No, he's...
No, he's no.
No, he's an insider.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 5, 17, 18, 20, plus 11, so that's 31 on the first attack.
31 damage.
First one.
Did you use some water?
And the second one, 10, 15, 18, 29. On the second one.
I thought you gooped this man.
I did.
He's fucking with time.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he's fucking with time because he's dead, but somebody fucked with time.
What were those two numbers?
It was 31 and a 29.
Okay. Silver. It's your turn.
How are we standing? Where is he?
He's standing behind the party, kind of like as if he had flown through the window, through the eyeballs of the thing.
How far away is
Don't do that, man. You fall.
He's about 60 feet away from you.
I won't take 20 damage.
That's quite the far distance indeed. And he's just levitating there?
A little bit of haste on this. So.
I'm gonna try something. I don't think this is gonna work, but
I mean, it's right next to me.
1 second.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
right next to the window.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, cool. You can jump out the window.
I was planning on it.
Not anymore.
How close am I to him? Because I was in the back of the room still. I think I still have the head.
Yeah, you do.
What head?
The king's head.
Actually, I might have put it down. But I was near that.
Zhul's gonna 5-foot step out the window.
Actually, I'm going to wonder if
You
anybody
can't
can
attack
30
if
feet.
opportunity be. Only me can kill me.
Don't get within 30 feet of me. I don't think anybody's within 30 feet of me, actually. Just him.
Havok is over here.
Okay, well, he can survive.
Because he went over to the stairwell.
Yeah.
He can survive 4d6 damage. Oh, Atlas is right there.
Atlas is here too.
Atlas can survive 4d6 damage.
Can he survive 4d6 damage?
He was getting crushed.
I was about to say.
I'm going to,
I don't think Atlas can survive 46 damage completely healthy.
He can.
I'm going to, activate telekinesis.
Okay.
And I'm going to activate it as a combat maneuver so I can hold it. I'm going to reach out with my marked hand. I'm going to grapple him from a vast distance.
Okay.
This probably will not work.
You could use your reroll.
No, didn't I already do that with you?
You did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But you get twice now?
No.
Oh, you're getting good. Okay, that's a bit better. So that's, shit. 25. Combat maneuver.
Defense.
Against combat maneuver defense.
You grab him.
Grapple, really?
Yep.
Yeah, so I just...
Wizards don't have good combat maneuver.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
So I hold him in telekinesis. What goes around comes around.
This is,
Evil naked man.
this is kind of like
Elf?
a whole person.
Okay. You got him.
Shoot him, Atlas! Shoot him! I have Atlas!
Is he,
Hit him with a fireball!
is he considered flat-footed?
Zhul.
Okay, so he's currently being held.
No, grappled things are not flat-footed. Pinned things are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hit him next turn.
It's like playing with the doll. Like, smack, smack, smack.
How far away is
But
he from
he's-
the group?
But he's currently being held as
60
well.
feet. Or he's near Zhul. He's probably like 15 feet from Zhul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's currently being held, so I can probably get a... I'm just trying to figure out whether I'm going to do a befuddling strike on him or not, or just shoot him with an arrow. When Atlas fell out of the grasp, did he, like, roll a little bit away?
No.
No, so he's right there, so I use explosive arrow, he'll get hit?
Mhm.
Okay.
Heal him.
I could heal him.
You could also seeking arrow up the guy's dick hole.
Ooh, that sounds painful.
Well, I was just asking if you get a critical strike with seeking arrow, but you can't.
Can you aim a shot with a critical arrow? Like, specifically
cold
aim
shot.
for his throat or something?
Oh yeah.
Or his vast defense.
I'm going to say not for a medium-sized creature.
Okay. Because I'm within 30 feet, so I get a +1 to anything I do.
Oh, nice shot.
Trying to decide because I was about to do befuddling strike, but now he's being held. So
Make a decision and go with it.
okay. I'll just shoot him with an arrow. I mean,
Okay.
actually, no. I'll heal Atlas. I'll run up to.
Atlas doesn't look hurt.
Okay. In that case, I'll just shoot him with an arrow. 14 plus 8 is 22 plus 3 is 25.
You hit him.
Okay, so that is...
You have more than one attack as well, which you can...
Yep, actually, yeah, let me roll that second one.
He's a traitor and got the respawn, but he respawned on his bug.
12 plus 3 is 15, plus 3 is 18.
That also hits.
Okay, so I get 2. So the first hit is 14, and the second hit is 7, so 21. Nice.
21 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
It is now Doom's turn. Doom can cover this distance with a charge.
Oh, I'm sorry. Add 2 to that. Because I'm within 30 feet.
Alright. Doom connects. Do a little bit of math here.
Is there a meta magic feat that you can put onto something that makes it so you don't have to use somatic components?
Yes.
Okay.
It's called Still Spell.
So theoretically, he could cast a spell.
Theoretically, he could.
But what if he was silenced?
Then he would need to have a still silent spell. Havok hits. Nope. Doom hits. And he deals some damage. Ooh. Okay. It's Atlas's turn. Atlas actually rolled a 20 for his save against the wards. So he can cast a spell. And he's going to cast...
He teleports everybody back to Porta Nova.
No!
Ah!
This again!
He's going to cast a spell. And Judar's going to have to make a fortitude save. Judar botched it right there.
This is a
Take a
little
look.
masturbatory.
It's a little bit.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I'm so cool.
Oh, look at Atlas. Cast kill person.
He gets all the experience points.
Atlas actually got him. He got him. He got him with the extra juice. But he didn't take his mind.
I polymorphed him.
Yeah. Judar turns into a chicken.
Actually, yes. Actually, yes. The justice!
Can he cast spells as a chicken?
You don't know.
I'd probably kill the chicken.
Do I let go or?
It's
No,
Griff's turn.
Hold that chicken.
It's Griff's turn.
Would I have knowledge on what just happened?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh,
Or a Spellcraft check. Either one.
I'll do spellcraft. And
You can safely assume it was magic. I like to believe.
okay, so this one I'm probably going to be doing this twice. So we'll roll this one out first. 16.
Spellcraft? You recognize there is a spell that's been cast, but you don't know which one it is.
You can
Okay.
probably ask Atlas. Atlas, what spell did you just cast?
No, what? No.
You idiot.
What?
I know the time shit. I don't care about
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm confused.
I'm gonna use my knowledge of time, the ages, and I can retry that check with an insight bonus equal to the charisma modifier.
Are you casting a spell?
No, supernatural ability.
Oh.
Right, I can just do it.
Okay.
It's not an action, right?
It might be.
Doesn't say it.
I mean, spell-like ability when you use yours isn't an action.
Yeah.
It just says you can search through time to recall some bit of forgotten lore information. You can retry any knowledge skill check you have made within the past minute.
You made a spellcraft check.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's a knowledge check. Never mind then.
You could do art, knowledge, arcana.
No, I can't do that. Then I'll just run up and kill him. Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
So what were you trying to
Just trying to
Figure out what to use.
understand
understand? What?
the time stuff.
How did he come back?
Oh,
Because he was dead.
If
I die, I don't come back.
yeah, you can't figure that out.
There's no time juju that does that. So
You can't figure out what that was.
and also thinking if I kill him again, will he just come back again?
You don't know.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out.
Smother that chicken.
He's just gonna come back naked.
You gotta choke the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. I'll draw the Nova Sword and kill the chicken. Well, the Nova Sword's already drawn because...
Yeah, it's out there. You kill this chicken. It's a chicken. It's got a hit point.
Yeah.
It's dead. Yep. You can almost hear this chicken curse your name as you chop its head off and its body runs around for a few moments, and then it falls down. And Atlas has a very pleased look on his face.
Is the spellbook on the ground somewhere?
No. That's not.
Atlas swiped it.
No, his spellbook is on his body.
The original body.
The body.
I'd like to walk over and grab it before you two grab it for a minute.
It's not. I made it specifically so that nobody could ever read it. It's supposed to just go poof.
He's the DM.
And it's supposed to go into my mind. That's it.
Nope.
Alright.
Nope.
We need the plot hook for the next couple of sessions.
It doesn't go poofing into your mind, but you are fully aware of the book and that it contains magics that will make you more powerful if you can inscribe them into your book. But Griff has picked it up.
No, I was going to say I designed it that way, but alright.
I know, but I figured that all those buffs that you wrote into buffing your own character for killing Magi were silly.
Oh, no, it wasn't that. It's not even supposed to give me that high level, because technically I can only go to 6 level spells.
Yeah, I know. But you're still going to get the spells if you use the book the normal way.
Yep.
Hey, Atlas, how the hell are you?
I'm doing quite well.
You look pretty good.
I think I'm a better person now.
Cold turkey, huh?
Yeah. Atlas's fingers are a little jittery.
We'll find you smoke, boy. We'll find you smoke.
No. I'm quite close to shrugging it off.
Well, I'm glad we killed that guy twice.
Third time's charm?
We still need to
go over that.
Yeah, we still need to have a
Would
conversation.
I have known what spell he used out of that?
Which spell?
The one that he came back from.
You can make a spellcraft check.
42.
You know.
What was it?
Clone.
Yeah.
Gross.
Does the chicken have loot on it?
The chicken does not have loot. What did you say? What did you say?
How did it have anything to do with time? That's what I'm trying to figure.
You can ask someone who might know about that sort of thing.
Yeah, I announce it.
You can make a check. Another spellcraft check.
Right, while all that's happening, I take my
Even
war horn.
Okay.
And I blow out a signal for for the royal court to convene into the echo chamber, signaling to the entire glacier. And this horn has been with me for the past 5 years. This is the first time it's been sounded.
Okay. Is it a distinct horn?
Yes. Because all horns are technically unique in how they sound.
You can hear it's...
Yeah, but it's like really distinct. It's not just like, oh, that's a horn.
It's glaring phrase that goes...
All right, and then Havok blows the horn. You know what spell that time fuckery was. That was Time Stop.
Okay.
It's a really powerful spell that lets you shift time in your favor for a few moments. And that's how you reckon he was able to grab Atlas, maneuver up here, and make an attack on Havok.
What can you do in this stop time?
So after the horn blare sort of quiets the city in a really unprecedented way. Like even all the noise that would have been coming from the dry dock and the manufacturing of fleets stops. All of the commotion downstairs, like the guys that are like still trying to figure out the blood stain, they all look up, and everyone in the city is pretty much giving a resounding, "What the fuck was that?" You know, like was that what it sounded like? And
I'll blow it again.
And before too long, soldiers who were downstairs begin to march up the stairs. And
soldiers, thanes, and noblemen. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. The soldiers are the first on the scene. They were already in the building, like right on the stairs, pretty much. And they see the decapitated King Carnage. They see Doom. They see Havok. They see a band of strangers. They see a chicken. They see a dead wizard. They see a lot of shit. And they don't know what to say. This is all stunning for them. But about 20 or so soldiers have marched their way up the stairs. And none of them have anything to say.
Alright. I suppose I will direct... The first thing, actually, that's on my mind is have them get rid of all those dwarf corpses. I want them gone and give them proper burials.
It takes...
It's cold out. They can just be stuffed in snow until spring, but I don't want them here.
It takes them a while to sort of comprehend the situation here, but every one of them recognizes you. Your face is drawn pretty much all over the city, accompanied with Doom's face. And they piece together like dead king, living heir, do what he says. and it takes them a while, but they gather some ladders and some equipment for taking these chandelier cages down.
Yeah.
You know, even the ones in like the grand hallway get chopped down because those had dwarf corpses. Yeah. The crashing of these cages is a fairly momentous event.
Did we loot anything up top?
Yeah.
Is that fancy hat still on the floor?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
Put it on.
All right.
Wait, the crown?
No. Doom,
Doom's
hat.
The disguise hat. Oh, I was gonna say. The paladin puts on the blatantly evil crown of madness.
Ah, there's the rub.
Okay. You can choose a disguise.
I choose Atlas.
All right. There's another Atlas.
Nightmare.
That crown.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do an autopsy on that crown.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a check on that crown.
Sure.
Gonna be a spellcraft check.
Yeah.
Maybe a legend lore.
Legend
That
lore
would
and
take
spellcraft. They both work.
Wait, was legend? You say legend lore? It takes like a week to do.
Yeah.
So that could happen. If we need more, I'm gonna use my last Oracle super ability.
Okay.
To investigate this thing.
Yep.
Oh damn. Oh no. That would be 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 52.
You know what this crown is.
Hmm.
You know. This is the Crown of Fangs. It is a legendary item. Its magic is so old and so powerful that it cannot be created by any magical craftsman. The crown is evil. It is sentient, and it'll try to possess you if you put it on.
What does it do?
It does a lot of things.
Possessing you is mainly it?
A lot of really cool things.
Yeah, it gives you regeneration. It gives you protection versus good. Gives you a lot of things.
So, I tell this to everybody.
Don't touch it.
And
No, you can pick it up, just don't put it on your
I know
head.
from the paladin-like characters in our party what they think about having this crown. If we should take it with us.
You can probably destroy it.
We must take it to Mordor.
Yeah, there it is.
No, we've got some vaults, we could just seal it away.
Could we just destroy it?
No.
Why not?
Well, Mr. 50 Check, what does it take to destroy it?
Let me wrap my mind with that question. Does my 50 tell me?
If it's struck by a holy sword that was forged by a once mortal god.
Hey, Griff. I don't know how holy your sword is.
What?
Not holy.
It's worth a shot.
What?
It's worth a shot.
What's worth a shot?
Just fucking hitting that thing with your sword.
What thing?
The
Crown.
crown.
Why?
Because it needs to be destroyed with a holy sword that was forged by a god.
Is Griff's sword holy? Can I detect evil on Griff's sword to see what its alignment is?
It's not evil.
You're close.
It's worth a shot.
What's the worst I could
I
happen?
don't have,
Yeah, like, what's the worst that could happen?
I don't have a spell for detecting.
What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh,
Nova pops out
Autosave?
sword.
many bad things. Let's not test that.
I teleport /
Oh god.
What happens?
He slashes the ground.
You deliver one of these time warping slashes to this crown, and in a shifting pause of time, the crown splits, reforges, and then disintegrates into dust.
Hey!
Hey, where you go?
Well,
Why did I do that?
because it was
It
evil,
possesses you if you put it on.
and it would possess somebody and probably try to become another tyrant of these lands.
I don't know, I was just curious.
Well, where did it come from?
It was on the king's
It was on
head.
the king's
I know
head.
that.
I don't know.
What's origins?
Judar probably found it and was like,
What does it possess you from? Of
itself?
what?
It's
It's
probably
evil.
It's sentient. It has a mind of its own. Are you paying attention to its like spiel?
So it's dust. It's
I
just
wasn't.
dust.
It's gone.
It's just
Griff is like lost in his own thoughts in the corner.
well, good. Fuck that crown.
Okay,
Fuck everything it stood for.
so
I couldn't have made it, so it deserves to be destroyed.
we got interrupted.
I'm gonna put some of the dust of the crown.
Yeah, how
in the
much?
bag.
Is there any other loot?
The dust is nothing.
Oh, there's
It's
nothing
gone.
Okay, cool. We were so rudely interrupted before
there.
by that guy, and I pointed at the chicken.
Damn chicken.
As we have like a bunch of people in here now picking up dwarven bodies.
We need to have a conversation.
Is this going to be about Victus?
No.
No. This is gonna be...
Though it is a bit about the law.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Not this law. Not my law, his law.
So, my memory is a bit hazy of the event.
Just a little bit.
Memory lapse.
Whack him with a stab. That's what memory lapse is. It's not a spell. You just fucking hit him.
I bet your head's a little messy. He kept whacking you.
But, I distinctly recall a inn full of, charred corpses. Can you tell me anything about that, Magi?
Yeah. They were coming for you, so I burnt them.
What? I was outside the inn.
Yeah, that's probably
Have we
super
any
disgusting.
other witnesses?
Hey,
What happened?
I dodged the fireball.
You didn't dodge the
The
fireball.
paladin should be pretty upset about this.
Yeah, it's not very good.
You weren't in there.
I'll let it slide
I
this time.
wasn't in there.
Yeah, neither of us were in there, so this is us finding out about it.
Listen, new paladin, you don't
Well,
get a
have
voice.
it.
Well, I
No,
had...
hold
I
on.
brought you into a bar. Try to have a drink with you. Name dropped you. And that really got people really confused.
Not
They kind of
necessarily
ornery.
illegal.
They started taking out weapons.
Yeah, once the weapons got taken out, I dropped a fireball.
Punched a picture of you, and then
He was comparing your face, but many of us had known already that this was not to kill you or rather to bring you back to Judar, as they did.
So they were evil then if they were going to bring him to Judar.
So
morally ambiguous.
One man wanted to get a better look at me, and you killed everybody else who was in his bar.
Everybody pulled out weapons.
No, not really.
No, they just kind of approached.
Didn't they just stand up?
They had weapons out.
Yeah, thank you.
They have weapons out.
They had weapons out.
They had weapons out.
But they were peasants.
They weren't peasants.
They were pretty peasants.
You're going to tell me
They
you
were
have a
my
bunch...
people.
They also
Elf.
I'm not an elf.
He's human.
He's actually...
Look at those pointy
Half elf.
ears.
He just has very pointy ears.
That's it. Everything about me looks human except for just the tip of my
Kick
ear.
him out the window again.
Nobody saw that. Nobody knows about that.
What's this blood stain? Still a couple guards down there, like, looking at it.
They're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I did see those corpses.
Yeah.
Or I saw those
Yeah, you
corpses
probably
happen.
should not have done that.
You will
Hostile
stand trial
environment.
for murder. Seize him.
So, I didn't want to do this yet. Am I still next to Judar's body?
Cloud kill.
Just kills us all.
I haven't
Yeah.
moved.
Yeah, you are.
So, I was going to wait till after. I'm going to bend down, put my hand on him,
Okay.
and what happens is my whole
That will
arm,
provoke an attack of opportunity.
my whole arm... You guys weren't near me anymore.
I'm pretty sure I've been walking towards you this whole time with a very serious look on
If
my
you were
face.
walking towards me, I would have done it sooner.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Did we all attack
I was
Vali?
listening. So once my hand
Holy
touches him,
Okay.
his power actually sinks into mine, which unfortunately I didn't want to do. Because the reason I put my alignment as neutral is because depending on whoever I come in contact with first for the Magi's, their alignment's going to start taking effect on me.
Pretty sure you've been evil since you stepped foot in the north.
Yeah, you just did a pretty evil thing.
Yeah.
Listen, they pulled weapons out. And depending on what spells I guess I just got through my knowledge, could I use any of them right now?
So we were the baddies.
No, just him.
I mean,
We killed...
Can you hand me the magic book?
Advanced magic.
Advance.
Has there ever been a session where players turn
good
on
thing
each
Duffy's
other?
not going to be
All
here
the time.
in session.
I'm not here next session. This is why I'm doing this.
That's like my only thing.
That's your only...
He's that kind of rogue.
That kind of...
Can we go to the dwarf place now?
I think we'll probably need an emissary there.
Yeah, well, I mean, based on the fact that you could be like...
Hey, yeah, there you go. We're going to
can-
be able to
okay,
bring
so
together, right? A
peace.
treaty,
I'm
alright,
the one who saw
wow.
like the worst of the worst, and the fact that I'm willing to offer peace means a lot.
Right.
Yeah, that's if I want to offer peace, though.
You can
Okay,
cast.
well,
Well, you can raise the
Dimension
sword.
door.
Just show me.
As long as I get to start from
You can cast any of these.
Wait, I thought
fourth
you
level or
wanted
lower
Doom
spells.
to be in charge.
Yes, Doom is in charge.
Yeah,
you were
you're
the one
level
giving
12.
orders.
Yes, he's not giving any orders, and this guy is a murderer.
Any of those.
Well, he's out of here. He's got dimension door.
Out the window.
Shit! I forgot.
You'll forever remember this is the day you almost...
I feel like you need better eyesight.
If I want to cast a spell as a swift
Yeah, I'm
action,
just gonna disappear out the window.
Okay. So as you start to march
Jeez,
forward
you
towards
don't
him,
even like defend yourself. You just run
No,
away.
I'm not gonna bother.
as you march towards Vali, he steps down and sort of touches the face of Judar's corpse, and Judar's body just sort of poofs into the same sort of ethereally dust,
And he just snorts all of it.
and then Vali disappears.
Which is perfect because I'm not here next session.
I'll shoot a glance at Atlas. I don't know. That is why I hate wizards.
Also, the other one.
Hey, I'm not a wizard.
No, not you. I'm talking about the chicken.
Oh, you looked at me.
Not all wizards are dicks.
You're a dick.
What is this? The Inquisition?
Also, we have
That was a wizard thing.
we met High. What's his face?
What?
Who?
What?
We need to
What?
find- we
What
need
did
to
you
find
just say?
He's talking about Magistrate Strix or whatever.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
He was nice.
He's a piece of shit.
Now, I believe some of you have been suffering under the effects of the glacier for about a month now.
It sucks here.
Well, we're
been
stuck
nice.
here until winter clears, but
It's not so bad.
No, it's alright.
the throne is ours. I gestured to Doom. Can we do nothing to lift the ward upon them?
Just us individually, or
Yeah, just you individually.
okay, yeah.
You know, I think I can remember something about this. Doom
I seem to recall it was a simple knighting ceremony.
Doom sort of goes over to the throne, and the adamant catalyst that's there, he inspects it for a moment, and from that throne he draws this like knighting sword, which is it's not a weapon. It's a very ornamental
Yeah, just
looking
a symbol
thing.
sort of deal.
Did he just pulled it out of the stone?
out of the throne, and
Like Game of Thrones kind of sword.
and he sort of just issues this. He points the sword towards the party, and he issues a very group knighting, kind of like a here we go, and you can all feel the weight of the megalithic wards lift off of your shoulders.
That's not really.
Not much, no, for me. Nice.
So
I
that
didn't
was
feel
more
a
of those.
thing.
Atlas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people.
Most of us.
Most of you.
I cast invisibility perch just because I could.
3, 4.
Okay.
You, him, me.
Nothing happens.
Do I see?
Not on
No.
Poofy guy, right?
Poopy guy?
Yeah.
The one that ran?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah, no,
because
no,
he
no.
ran.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
See, all this
We
stuff
should
makes
probably set
sense.
up
We should
an
remember
APB.
that. APB.
Well,
Well, actually, to be fair, so what did he do? He dimension doored?
He dimension doored out.
Yeah.
You'll all need cloaks, of course.
Ooh.
Close.
Cloaks.
Cloaks of what?
I have a close.
a lot of us have
felt that
Some
way about me.
symbolic cloaks, but they could probably have some nice enchantments. We've got literally an entire country's treasury.
You guys
A
have,
bow?
yeah.
We could probably find you a crossbow, yes.
Do you guys?
Okay,
Do you guys have any knives?
just kind of on my own for a minute. I'm gonna think really hard
Really
on Raven and locate him. Get a general idea where he's at.
Okay.
If he's within 840 feet or some bullshit like that.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't think he would be.
I am gone.
If he's in another dimension, can you?
Oh, it's not
The
even
dimension door doesn't change dimensions.
Oh.
I think
It's
it's
a
just
lesser teleport.
It's a small teleport. Yeah. Yeah, he would. That spell outranges locate object.
Bless you, insight.
And I can try and scry for Vali.
Sure.
I don't think it's that important.
He's an enemy of the state. It's the middle of winter. He can't go far.
I mean,
He could go far.
Teleport
is
anywhere.
it fair to declare him an enemy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't see what went down, but it sounds like he was just trying to protect you.
I have no affiliation.
He's also a magus, and I don't trust him.
He also just absorbed like an evil dude.
That was weird. That was weird.
I'll agree to
So
that.
I'm gonna put my
You seem desperate.
thumb on like, hey, kill on sight.
It seemed an unrealistic reaction.
I don't know if I would consider him enemy of the state. That kind of seems a little excessive.
You just ate the man that
Okay,
polymorphed
I would
my
say
brother.
one-
Hey, I've got a question,
I
Mr.
would say
Lawful Good.
wanted for murder. Enemy of the state means he's trying to take down the country.
So
Probably would.
he is.
He just absorbed.
He's a magus. That's
I
what
know
they
he's-
do.
I know he's not.
This whole thing
Good.
started because of Judar, who was a magus.
I don't think Vali is evil.
Excuse me,
magus.
are you a prince? Then you don't get to decide who is an enemy of the state.
Already went to his head. Good God.
It really did.
Yep, give him kinghood.
Sure.
I don't want to be king, but yet he's the only one giving out orders so far.
Griff.
I'm sorry. I'm a reasonable
Griff?
thinking
Can I see that spellbook? I'd really like it.
When I'm done with it,
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna look at it.
What? It's a spellbook.
We all know the real reason he didn't go with my thing that the spellbook was never going to be an actual spellbook is because he wanted the spellbook. And the fact that he didn't go with my character creation, but instead picked one out of the book that had better things.
Oh, good. Can I save her? When
You
you're
told me
done?
to use that.
No, I actually sent
When
you
I'm
a
done with
link
it,
to a
maybe.
different one.
Cool.
No, that's the same one.
Sitting in a row.
So, Havok, what
The one I
happens
gave
now?
you was an archmage.
Now,
No, I don't think it's one.
Do you stay here?
You can take
I will
that.
see that you're rewarded for your service.
You don't mind if
Doom
we
will
like
take the throne.
plunder these guys?
I'm like, my pockets are full.
Dude, there's so much
They got some stuff.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Probably make sure.
What I'm getting at is that there's much more adventure to be had, so you coming with us, right?
And you're not the lord of
Yeah,
these lands.
Doom is like in charge, right?
I don't know if he's coming anymore.
Doom sort of looks towards Havok and says, "You don't need to get bogged down in legislature and ruling if you don't want to."
Doom, you were with the army during the siege. You did not see the things I saw. You did not kill the people I killed. If I have declared Vali an enemy of the state for subterfuge and a handful of deaths, then I am far worse. I will head north, and I will keep going north until I fall.
You don't have to do that.
I don't have to do anything.
What about what your friends want?
I think I need to find myself or die. I thought this place would feel like home once it was us living here again. But I haven't felt home. I've never felt home. And I'll walk down I will leave the horn. I will leave the signet ring that I've kept this whole time.
Yeah, I've got one of those too.
I will leave the armor. I will fucking strip naked and walk north.
Last thing we needed was another name.
You won't find home out in those wastes.
I'm not looking for home anymore.